did it happen in, like, slow motion?
What do you mean?
The transition. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, hey.
All you do.
That was weird.
I don't know.
I'm gonna hit it again, just see if it does it again. It's kind of laggy. I keep rendering it on lower and lower settings just to see if it'll be like easier, and it's getting better, it's getting smoother, but it's also in slow motion for some reason. Stop being in slow motion. How about?
Just can't handle it. They're too powerful.
Considered?
No.
Not being in slow motion.
Hello, and welcome back to DMS. You're here with Nat19 for the 31st section of this game. We have put the note back up because the curse once again delayed us from playing. So, here we are, with all these people. Hello, these people. Say something that indicates who you are. All at once.
Hi, I'm these people. That's what you needed, right?
Yeah. No, that was correct.
The bread on my tub came out too toasty.
That was
It's all part now.
that was all perfect. Everyone did exactly what they needed to do. Everyone gets a raise.
Hell yeah!
Especially me.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
I mean, I'm fine with everybody getting a raise.
No,
Like, it doesn't matter to me.
You get
Like,
two
if you
raises.
get a big...
And so do I.
Give someone else my raise, man.
I don't want a raise if it means Logan gets one.
It does not matter
He's got
to me.
it too good already.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my guys. Okay, my dudes, my dudettes, and everything in between and outside. It's time for us to get going. Heckin', so it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we played. I don't actually fully remember when our last session was, if we missed one or if we missed two, but I guess it doesn't matter at this stage.
I think it was one.
I think we missed one. I think we only missed one.
I think it was just one.
Yeah.
It just feels like forever because it's a month.
Because missing one means yeah. It sure does.
Which is why I'm like, I definitely need to get a Theo tattoo to really commemorate this campaign.
Yeah. It's been an
Not
adventure.
just because I like tattoos.
Today we begin mission 11.
Woo!
Yeah!
Wow. We're
Living on the-
there. Wow. Feel on a bear.
Yeah! On the bear! Yeah!
Last time.
Glorious.
Last time when we played, the game was fairly straightforward. The party had finished dealing with the tests and whatnot that they had to within the anchor of accomplishment, and they got into the elevator that allowed them to bypass most of the anchor and what was inside of it and head straight up to the entryway to what the party assumes is the control room. As they did, they spoke to Lucifer, who spoke to Fionnuala's past, and who they might have been, who they were when they were in the Frost Hells, and how once they may have been somebody else entirely who was revived by possession by the fragments of Yamato. Now having some context about how they came to the world that they're in, what their purpose is, what might happen to them, the party decided to take the fight to Lucifer and not aid them. When they did, they defeated Lucifer, and once they had, with Theo striking the final blow against them, Lucifer demanded, as his life slipped away, he demanded to be taken so that he could be used to help to usurp Veilfar. So he turned himself into a devil arm, allowing himself to be used by Fionnuala, who is now in possession of Lucifer. The same Lucifer as featured in Devil May Cry 4. Which I have yet to code onto Fionnuala's sheet, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. The stats are all there. It's all made. It's written. The buttons just aren't there yet.
I've been reading over it, so, you know, we'll
Yes.
cross that bridge. But I'm pretty aware of how it works.
Yeah. Going into it, we cut off last time with everybody in the interstitial room between the elevator and what the party assumes to be the control room for this particular anchor, the anchor of accomplishment. The lava flowing, A little hot magma flowing on two sides
Liquid
with
hot
bridges
magma.
stretching over hot magma. Stretching over two sides.
I think we all had the same thought.
Yeah.
Liquid hot
Magma.
I love you guys very much.
With that, we didn't really have much time for any role-playing or touching base at the end of last game after Lucifer made his presence known as a devil arm, so I'm gonna throw us over to there. Shadooby-dooby! There's the transition.
Shoo-doo-ba-doo!
The devils might surrender, but they haven't. Okay, I'm gonna need a second. I made a mistake.
Oh no. Fucking
It's not on you for once.
curse.
It's the curse. The mistake is that I turned I set everyone's reactives for Halloween game on my end. Yeah. So just give me just a moment. There's just a big pile of cheapies.
Guys, you gotta change all your reactives. Come on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Get with
guys.
Be
it.
on it.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. I didn't even
I
know
had
what
my
time it
reactive
was,
changed.
and I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, saying Spencer.
Anna, you might
Wow.
you need to change yours.
Hmm?
Your reactive
Oh.
image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You
I
got
didn't
it.
even know what
You got a
time
dim
zone I was in, and
you
I
got a
did
dim
it.
image there.
Oh, I got a damage.
You got a dim
A
image.
dimage.
A dimage.
The Dimanche.
I just couldn't see yours behind all of the giant chibis.
I can't wait to like go back and look at the VOD of this just to see that.
Eric's
It is
good.
I, horse.
It's horse.
I'm very excited to watch Halloween game, by the way. I haven't had a chance to. The con was a little bonkers.
Is that everybody? All right, that's everybody except for Anna's.
How much time?
No rush. I mean, like, there's a deadline,
Faster.
but no rush. There it is. Bam,
Yeah.
done. Alrighty. Goody. So, you guys, I will give you back the map to the room just to set the tone. Totally not because there's going to be any kind of other conflict in there. But
Don't worry about it,
Certainly
Cerberus
not.
Magician.
Get out of chat, Cody.
yeah, get out of fucking chat. Stop watching the stream.
I was learning how to
We have
see
rules
the
about
chimneys.
this. Just because a funny thing happens doesn't mean the rule goes away. I'm gonna knee you in the teeth. Here I come.
Me first.
I mean, he can do it. I've seen
Be
the
there in
cat.
6 hours.
You just.
Alrighty. So, with you guys being the combat calms down, the large demon-possessed soldiers that you've been fighting crumble and shatter into pieces around you as this fight comes to a close. Mariale, having been subjected to a pretty bad stun and being knocked around pretty hard during that entire encounter, you find yourself coming to your senses, fully regaining your surroundings. You are all released. You may do as you wish.
How we doing?
Ow.
Not the greatest, but alive.
I'm sorry.
No. We got it.
Oh,
Arden, calm down. It's fine.
No.
You were just stunned and slashed through several times.
What's a stab in between friends, anyways?
I'll kill you.
Speaking of not looking very good, Fiona, hold on.
We'll be
I'm gonna-
fine. Heal Arden, please.
I'm gonna throw out a healing spirit. They can jump in however they want.
I'm assuming she's still holding Arden's hand at this point. She's gonna like pull, like she's gonna walk out of where Nicolo's casting it and just plunk Arden in it. She's like, no.
Arden, I'm gonna give you 5 because
Do
that's
it.
how many I can give.
Cool.
Hiya, 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 hiya.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Oh, that is better.
And then because they can't avoid this, I'm gonna cure wounds them.
Get cured.
Bitch.
It is, as much as I can... Well, actually, I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe I can use more.
Crazy.
Weird. Anyway, that will be what I can do for now. We can go and rest over there.
Mm-hmm.
Manny, are you alright?
Ah, better than you.
Marile! Gino, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alive.
Let's all gather up. We did really well.
Gather
yeah.
around the hellfire and sing our hellfire song.
Fionnuala, we all did very well. You included. Come on.
Thumbs up.
We've arrived. We're together.
Did it.
Doot.
Should just focus on resting.
You guys were getting balked real hard. You okay, Mommy Lay?
I kind of knew what I was getting myself into when I transported Gino into the front line.
Yeah, it's good having him around. He's tough.
That was fun.
I'm glad one of us did.
Every time you do that, my entire life flashes before my eyes. I'm like, she's either doing something that's going to save the day or kill us all.
I feel like that should be the other way around.
Mostly it's been saved the day so far. Good job.
Yeah. So we go take a short. We gonna take a rest here, or we do the thing first. Take a rest. Take a rest now. What are we doing?
Let's go into
By the by, because the mission changed, I did give you a long rest. So if you want to use the hit die you got back from that, you can.
Oh,
What are you guys talking about? We all look fine.
Hell yeah, we do. Yeah. Wow.
That time per level where we all lag the system out.
You know, it's doing better than it did last time. I'll give it that.
It's actually doing really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Giving it.
You know, if I'd stop rolling fucking once.
No,
The system is fine. RNGesus, on the other hand.
He's a bastard.
Oh, look at these cool dice. The dice.
I know, I'm very.
As much as I'd like them to be a little bit smaller, the dice look a lot cooler now.
I
I'll just
mean,
get the half. There we go.
Logan, listen. At Guildhall Dice, we make
let's keep going.
oversized dice. So you know what? It's just on brand.
It's just on
for,
brand.
Like the dice that we sell.
Yeah.
Which
I
speaking
wish.
of,
I wish you could upload custom textures for dice.
yeah,
'Cause
man.
then we could do little scans of the dice you make, and we could like put
Oh,
those in
that'd
as
be cool.
textures.
Good song of rest, Mario.
Oh no!
What I'm hearing is that you're fucking ungrateful, you little.
Oh, get him. He deserves this.
I can't believe Arden just got
Fuck
thrown
you,
in,
kid.
in the magma.
I'll turn you into a smurf, motherfucker. Try me.
Oh, I'm almost at full. I'll take it.
Throw Manny into the molten fucking whatever it is. There.
It's magma.
One more
It's
comment from
magma.
myself.
We're in a freaking volcano.
Going to.
I'm
I'd like to
almost at
throw
full.
you into Mountain Doom.
Demons with freaking laser beams
I
on
mean,
their
he-
heads.
It's magma with an auspiciously badly looped texture, so you can see squares. And if you look even for a second at the texture, but don't.
But don't.
I
Now
mean,
that
you
we
said
have our,
I wasn't planning on it until you said it.
What was that, Nicola?
I said, now that we have caught our breath, perhaps we should rest or finish whatever over in the control room. See if we can get somewhere a little more comfortable, maybe.
We're all looking pretty good now. Think we might be able to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Onwards and upwards.
Alright, you guys proceed forward, heading towards the map north end of the room. As you do, you come to a Very large set of, at this point, familiarly designed double doors that open, allow you to pass, leading into another relatively long hallway with shutters that you can see yellow light piercing through that at this point you would associate with the infinite burning sunlight that fills the Lazarus zone. Now, these shutters ensure that the light is not getting into the room, but a lot like light peering through blinds. You see rays of light striking towards the ground. Moving through this hallway, as you proceed forward, you go another 100, 200, 300 feet, until you eventually hit a section of room that is much like the first anchor that you guys had been in, where there's a very large room with battle stations that seem to point outwards, with large shutters that are closed over them, with those same familiar cannons, if you remember the first time you fought a thing, and a set of stairs leading to several plateaus. Heading up those, you see the door that is at the top of them begin to react as Gino approaches, as the first one does. The mechanical eyes that are always over these doors open. You see a red light turn briefly bluish green as it scans over Gino. Then it stops. The doors slide open, and beyond you see the familiar long circular room that denotes the control chamber for this particular anchor.
Here we go.
Let's get in there.
We're in.
They do it. They enter.
Puts on sunglasses. I'm in.
You guys enter into the control room. It is as they were before. As you enter, some of the demonic machinery within it stirs to life. Small holographic displays made of this floating demonic energy pop up. Some screens begin to light up. You see there are the same old coppery iron tubes and whatnot that run along the sections of floor on the outside, giving this place a strangely Matrix meets steampunk aesthetic. As you enter into the center of it, Gino, once again, holographic displays only you can see pop up around the area. You guys can see out the windows of this place that you are on one of the 4 extended arms of the floating city-like workshop that is the Adramelech, Machiavelli's workshop. You see off in the distance, about a half mile away on this massive construct, you see the central, almost citadel-like spire that comes up in the center that you assume to be the central workshop that's been talked about, which you've now seen from 3 different angles.
Yeah.
The usual controls for anchoring this place to one of the planes that is one of the layers of hell or the human world that is currently placed within come up, and you find yourself in control of it once again.
Heck yeah. Let's anchor this bitch. Boop.
Boop, boop.
So tell me where you're anchoring it. I don't make assumptions.
What have we anchored? We anchored all the other ones to the human world, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, so I'll do that one.
Okay. As you do, a familiar sight. The very large spike attached to the massive chain, the colossal building thickness chain that is attached to the top of this place, unfurls itself and fires off into the distance. As it does, it passes through planes. This area cements itself where it is. You see the outside change to the human world, to the city once again. All of the different gates that are allowing demons and blizzards to escape into the atmosphere, they all close one by one as the chain that fires off into the bay, firing roughly in the direction of the first one, of the first anchor, which you note for the first time as it fires. Your eyes follow it and you see it shoot off into the distance, break through the thick ice that the bay has become, and in the distance you have a moment of noting, like, yeah, that's roughly parallel to the other anchor, and then you realize you can see across the bay now. The storm has thinned enough that you are capable of seeing everything on the coast of the Afune City area from where you are.
All right then.
Would you look at that?
I don't see a giant metal kaiju, do I?
Roll me perception.
Perception.
Bet. Nope.
You just nope, not really.
Okay. Godzilla's chilling for now.
I can't see it. You must be scared of us. He's right behind me, isn't it? Fucking cuts to the window behind you. It's looking in.
Well, perhaps with everything thinned out as it is, I'm gonna start like walking around the side of the room, like for all the windows. I'm gonna try to find the other spire we were told about.
I would like you to roll perception, and as you do, Gino, you get a connection request, is the best way to explain it, through the system that you see here.
Damn.
You, unfortunately, I'll explain what comes of that in a second. But you get effectively a connection request. You can feel something in the system trying to connect to the operating system of this anchor.
Oh, that's probably Pito. Sure. Accept friend request.
As you do, the coloration of all of the holographic displays that are within this room, as well as the lights, change to match it more. Some of the holographic displays change, and you see them become that orb that floats in the air, that orb that floats right in the center of everything, an orb with a central circle on it that moves around to scan across all of you. And once again, even though it's playing over effectively speakers in the area to allow all of you to hear it, you still see Gino's faceplate light up a bit with its words as you hear, "Excellent. It seems that you have managed to take the anchor without completely dying. And all of you are still alive. Good. In a way."
Yeah.
Yes.
In the best way.
Yes, thank you, Pito.
Glad you're so
Hi,
enthused.
Peter.
Ah. You.
You
I
really
see
chill
that
out.
you survived.
Who's he talking to? Which one?
You.
Me? Okay. I'm glad to see you're so happy about it.
I need you to chill, Pito.
I do not experience that which you would refer to as temperature. I am at the exact level of chill I need to be.
He means figuratively.
In the back of your head.
Figuratively.
Figuratively.
Marile got hit pretty hard
Yep.
last episode.
Not literally.
Just a voice in the back of your head with them be like, I'm exactly the level of chill I need to be. And then just quietly, kill him now. Just go ahead.
I will not.
You really
Stop
need
talking
to
to me privately. I don't like it.
You're blowing
What's he
my
saying?
cover right now.
I don't like
You
it
need
at
to.
all.
When I talk to you privately, it is in your best interest to not indicate that I am doing so. Otherwise, you'll make the others suspicious. Who are you talking to?
Peter, if I could, I would kick you down the stairs. You're stinky.
Well, good thing you can't. I am a virtual, as you would call it, artificial intelligence core, immune to feat.
What about the magnet on the hard drive? Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm?
Do
Yeah,
you have a
Right.
magnet?
I might. Yeah, and I'll never tell.
You get both of them. They're gonna threaten the entirety of the mission. It's so
I will
Pito!
not do that.
So, Pito, do you know where the other spire is? I'm having a hard time finding it.
Well, yes, to conclude what you did, as you look out at the bay, he's accepting Pito into the system and they're arranging for him to speak. As you look out into the bay, you find that the storm is not entirely gone, but it's thinned out to a point of just being a bad snowstorm. You can see the coast, though when I say you can see the coast, you can see the shadowy images of the city and lights through the snowstorm. You can't make out particular details, And the only reason you can really see the other anchors is because they're such monumental structures. However, you do note that as you look out at the bay, that is, out towards the ocean, the storm is stronger out there. You guys would know that around Afane City there are a series of islands, the little islands that dot the bay, some of which are resorts, some of which are private property, some of which are government property that no one's really allowed on. You know there is land out there, and normally there'd be ferries that go to some of them. There's not right now. There's no ferries.
I don't see why not.
You want to know where the final one is? Now that I have the information regarding where this anchor is, I should be able to reverse, yes. I think I do.
Okay.
The
And this one
anchors...
is the last one?
The other one would be the last one. The 4 anchors that raise up are a means to pull the Andromelech through planar boundaries, if necessary. The large chains that you see that get shot out, they all soar towards a particular point and connect back in and form a sort of pulley system, so the Andromelech can forcibly pull itself up through an opening between the planes if necessary. Anchoring them has allowed them all to coordinate. Given this, they will all be an equal distance away from the center point where the chains are converging. Which means the other one is probably somewhere in the freezing cold ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, we aren't on great terms with everyone, but we do know 2 groups of people who might be able to help us get out into the ocean now.
Are you referring to them? To which Pedo turns and you see, out of your view of the area, various order helicopters going into the distance, heading towards the bulk of the main city. I detect all but a handful of life forms in the area appear to be fleeing.
Thanks.
Probably to get you more help, I'm sure.
Oh yes. Definitely not to hide their ass.
What if these things could fall? Want to see something cool?
What?
Ah! I throw one of Lucifer's spikes and then go Tinker's Candle.
Oh my god! I forgot you had that. Also, that's my thing now!
Oh, that's
I
what
can't do
happened
that
to
again.
Lucifer.
I have him.
Oh. Behehe.
I'm a princess now, so as far as I'm concerned.
Sure, that's
we
how it
have,
works.
Yeah!
We have a couple of options on what to do now then. We can try to see if we can find anything left over to get us up into the ocean, or we can maybe see if we're ready to take out a certain other threat that keeps showing itself.
What do you mean? No!
Oh.
Stop it, Mummy!
I'm glad that you all understand the time has finally come to get rid of the major threat that... you don't even know what I was going to say.
So Gino, can you see Velfar?
No, you don't.
Well, go on. Say it then.
No, we're all on the same page. I don't need to say it.
We're clearly not.
Do we see Velfar out in the city somewhere?
In the city, you would be, given his massive kaiju-like stature, you would be able to see him if he was out there, and you do not.
Oh. I hate not knowing where something that big is.
I don't... Oh no! What if he's like in the water, like swimming around, being all weird?
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like that
With the
I think
influence,
it'd be kind of fun if you were just standing under there, just waiting for someone to poke by.
Oh.
with the influence of the
Bubbles,
frost
like,
hells, with the influence of the frost hells being as it is, any body of water in the area would be frozen to such a degree that even someone like Veilfar would have trouble existing within it.
Then where the hell?
Oh no, man. Also, talking about water, I have this fancy thingamajig.
She'll like flip up the hood of her heckin' manta ray fucking thing.
I got this thing. I can like swim around and shit. And I'll be just fine. So
Neato,
I'll take on.
I do not recommend trying to swim in the bay.
No. Hear me out.
Okay.
I'll take on the big thing.
All right.
And then it'll be fine. I got this.
It will be.
100%.
By
Yeah.
big
Well,
thing,
let's get a backup plan.
are you referring to the Kuruid?
The Wahahana?
1 second. I would like to think about how I would describe this to you. A
Take
big
your time.
fuck-off metal dinosaur thing.
What?
Oh, the big thing with like the big handsy thing. Yeah.
It is still alive.
How many dinosaurs do we have to fight?
No, I think he's talking about the thing that like tore the roof off the fucking place with the Ulyssia peeps, and then the thing that we saw like fucking around in the water when we were driving by. Yeah.
I say again, how many dinosaurs do we have to fight?
If I'm understanding how to count, 2.
Ah,
It's too many.
in
No, I
character.
agree.
Out of character.
I know, right, man?
The
Character,
Kuruid.
I'm like, "Ee!"
The Kuruid is a particular construct that Machiavelli made that he's definitively proud of. It always circles the area around where the Adramelech is, protecting it from invaders, and it makes sense that if it was trying to land, it is trying to protect the anchors from anything that may threaten them.
So it would fight Veilfar too then.
Depends.
Are you saying we like try to make them fight each other?
It is friendlier towards demon kind than it is towards humankind.
Oh.
So would I be
Well-
okay with that? Would I be okay?
I don't
Why
know.
they be
You'll
able-
probably be fine. You should go out onto the ice and see.
Alright,
No.
come on, Marile.
No. Arden, no. Arden.
No, then I'll be just
Maybe you could ride it. Doesn't that sound fun?
I
Arden,
do
no.
want to ride it. Riding it does sound fun.
Theo, no.
What? I'm demon
He's trying to kill all of you.
No, he's trying to kill Arden, and I'm not gonna let that happen.
I don't think he cares if there's any other people that gets caught up in it.
I'm sick of so many people in my proximity trying or accidentally trying to kill me.
Trying to help you.
Not trying to.
I wasn't counting you.
Okay.
So, perhaps at that point, if we look off into where the storm is still somewhat thick down in the resort area of this place, that is where we need to go. And if the water is frozen, perhaps it will be okay.
I do not recommend trying to walk across that ice. First of all, it will be of a temperature that, unless you are completely immune to the freezing effects of it, it will likely kill you to touch it.
Man, you know it's bullshit.
What's that?
Most things in the demon world, but go on.
This is true. No, it's bullshit, man. I'm from the fucking Frost House, and yet I'm not immune to, like, ice and shit. That doesn't make any sense, and that's stupid.
Agree.
Anyway,
I guess it's
I
how,
mean,
like, if they wanted it to
Humans
be
are
uncomfortable.
90% made of water and can still drown.
And that's also bullshit.
Yeah,
it's
well,
also bullshit. I'm just
We should be
saying.
immune to water.
or
You think it's
whatever.
gonna be
Come on.
like? Do you think it's gonna be like 2018's The Meg starring Jason Statham?
It's kind
Yes.
of like silicone.
Huh?
Awesome.
What'd you say,
Unless you have
Marile?
any.
It's kind of like silicone, actually.
Oh?
They say that when you have hard silicone, you cannot put it next to liquid silicone, or else they'll meld and merge together and your toys are ruined.
Oh.
I was following you until...
Nobody wants to have
Anyway.
their toys ruined. That sounds like it would suck.
That sounds stupid.
Yep.
I gotta check my toys for silicone.
I have a couple useful pieces of information that may help to narrow down where you need to go, as well as some advice.
Thank you, Peter.
My advice is you will likely wish to fly. First of all, touching the ice. That is going to kill you. And I recommend that most of you do not do that. Secondly, if Kuruit is out there, it is likely below the ice. Now that only one anchor remains, it is probably guarding it. You do not want to be on the surface of the body of water that it is patrolling, otherwise it will likely,
Kill us.
how could I put
Eat
this
us.
lightly? I have an idea. We'll demonstrate. Arden.
No.
My
You want-
second bit of information that I can give you is that the final anchor, luckily, and this is fortuitous, is the first one that would always erupt and appear. So, if there was any indication of a time before all of the other anchors rose up, if it had... It's possible it was here before the other ones were. So if you knew anybody who had any information about it, or anybody who had used a gate to cross through the worlds using it before, you might be able to use that information to find out exactly where it is.
Oh.
It could have been here for up to weeks before the other ones emerged.
Perhaps we can talk with Briar then.
Yeah?
He may know. Although, from my understanding, he has been in the human world, and came here in response to them appearing.
Ah, true.
That said, I would love to see him again.
He usually shows up sometime after we do one of these things, so hopefully he'll see this and come running.
I don't miss him.
I do
like
too.
him.
He's great.
Yeah. No, I like him very much.
If you know any individuals who have frequented the islands it is likely on, which, related, when the anchors appear, they do usually choose to appear on a solid body of land, so that they can better situate themselves. So while it is possible it is in the ocean, it is more likely it appeared on an island or body of some kind of material.
It's a little bit out of my delivery range.
The knights might know something.
True. And they don't have the resources to run away as fast as the others, so we can ask.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to fly. That's on you.
What about the helicopter things that the Order of the Sword peoples have?
They took off with them, however, we did break one of them. Perhaps Briar can do something about that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The one
Good
that
thought,
had
yeah.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like the one that was like crushing the stinky dude, who's like all like ha 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 while he's like underneath the helicopter.
We can always ask. I'm not sure how big Briar's abilities are when it comes to fixing things like that, but if he can, he can. That is potentially one of the only ways we can safely get over there without calling in some favors.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking. I mean, he's really smart and really good at stuff, so you probably could.
You will also
can
want
also
to find
see if-
someone who has information about directly what island or direction it's in. If you fly out into that storm, I guarantee that most of you will likely not make it out alive. You want to know what the shortest path between here and where you're going is.
Okay.
We need an old grizzled sea captain.
Get the info first, then get the helicopter.
Yeah. Helicopter.
If we do have someone fix that helicopter, it could take time as well. So
That's
if
also
we can
true.
find someone, we get them to do it, and then we go and find the info. Maybe I don't think that they would have left us anything, but it would also be all right to check out what is remaining of the Order of the Sword's base down there to see if any of them left anything, or if General Greedo left anything.
You never know.
If I may suggest one avenue of questioning and research.
Yeah.
I believe you had mentioned before or at least I overheard it whenever you were walking through the other anchors and around me. Was there not a museum that had a suspicious number of demonic items that were dug up from a nearby area?
Oh yeah.
Could
I don't
return there.
I don't suppose that museum, well, you briefly were there, as you have previously informed me that it was destroyed. I don't suppose that when you were there you located any kind of map or information about where they got those things.
There was a person who was in charge of it. And the Knights were looking for him, right? I'm not mistaken about that, Logan,
What
right?
was her
Hey,
name
you're right.
again?
Takumi Roland.
Takumi Roland.
So maybe we can find that person and make them tell us.
Ask. We could try asking first.
Well, I mean, you know, either way.
Pito,
Yes.
you can usually scan for like devil arms or like people and stuff out there, yeah?
Within reason. The stronger a demonic energy is, the more likely it is I can find it.
Is Dante here?
I
Is
mean,
Dante
I'm not
here?
I'm not asking about Dante.
Ah, yes, one of the sons of Sparta, correct?
Yeah.
Let me check. I don't know.
Oh.
Can you see if you can sense like a really, really powerful devil arm? We're looking for Arden's friend Zinnia, because we don't know where she went, and I was wondering if you might be able to scan for
I
her
believe that's the
or something.
same one you asked me to look for before, back in the previous anchor.
Yeah, I was just wondering if
Yeah.
we could look for it around here, though.
She got like the suitcase with the glow.
Yeah, I don't
Hmm.
remember what it's called right now.
I can.
Oh,
They
Pandora!
had Pandora, yes, which is an item that we're very familiar with as it was built by Machiavelli. Absolutely. I can search the area for them.
Thank you.
I believe they are relatively close.
Really?
It's hard for me to tell exactly where, but the city, you see some of the holographic displays sort of turn and regard out back towards the city that's out, you know, before the peninsula you're on. They appear to be there.
Okay.
It's a bit hard to tell exactly where at this range. We appear
So
to be
she's-
on an extended landmass that is somewhat removed from the rest of the city. It is hard to pinpoint anything except the general direction.
I got told those are called peninsulas.
Ah,
Yeah.
we're on a peninsula.
So I knew
This is what it looks like.
Okay,
I'll just like look at Arden, like really, really excitedly.
that's a lead.
Sure is.
Thought we
They're
might as
around
well
Oh,
here,
ask.
interesting.
they will-
Oh,
There is a... You see the holographic display of the eye look towards Arden and squint.
mm.
What's new?
I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
And I know that normally I insinuate I want him to be killed, but I'm gonna need someone to go ahead and trust me on this. I'm gonna need someone to poke him. Let's make it a jab. Let's make it a jab. Really hard.
Why?
Just do it.
He's pretty good at doing that himself, honestly.
Punch him in the shin.
Fucking motherfucker!
I jabbed him.
I'm gonna kick him back. No.
So you're real.
Huh?
Why
What
do
is
you think
going on,
he
Pito?
wasn't?
So then why is there another one of you out there?
Huh?
What you mean?
There's a demonic energy that is very, very similar to you, to the point that I would have called it you if I didn't know better. Moving
Wait, did you,
rather
like-
rapidly through the city.
When we all fell, did you take Arden's place? Are you a doppelganger? Are you a sneaky
Where?
doppelganger?
I think we
I'll
need to.
fucking
I think.
kill you!
Yes.
No,
No,
nobody's killing nobody.
No, this is the right plan.
Pito, where?
Again, it's hard to pinpoint the exact location, but it looks like it is roughly on the northern edge of the city that we are currently near. It's moving very quickly through it.
Are they heading in a particular direction?
Again, general directions.
The
I
Knights
know
of
that it's
Ulysses are off
here.
in that direction.
If it puts your mind at ease, it does not seem to be in the same place that Zinnia is.
Okay.
Although that could change relatively quickly.
How quickly is it moving?
Again, general directions. It is.
Well, you said quickly. I figured you knew how quickly.
It is moving rapidly enough that I can tell it's moving, despite it being general directions, which is in and of itself indicating that it is moving quickly. But I couldn't tell you how fast. Faster than, for example, one of the vehicles I imagined you used to get between cities.
Okay, that's pretty quick.
We should get down to the bottom of this spire, check out what's left over around this place, and head off to the north then. That could be something.
On you.
That could be something going after the Knights of Ulyssia.
Okay, but I'm gonna need you to hold up for a minute.
Okay.
What's up?
I have another promise I have to make good on.
Okay.
Gino.
Yes.
I have some of your capabilities I need to restore.
Oh.
Oh?
You have an elevated state of combat that you are capable of. I believe that I can restore it to you. I do not know if I can restore controls, but I can reintegrate your capability of using it.
Okay. Let's fucking do that.
If you are going to.
Heightened combat ability on Gino?
Indeed.
Oh.
It is only temporary, though. When he uses it, it will rapidly burn through his demonic energy.
There is not anything else that has this rapid... There's no other Genos out there that can... Is this something we should be worried about?
It is a design function that is relatively unique to Gino Angelo.
All right.
Oh. Okay, then. Let's take advantage of that.
That will take me about 30 minutes. I just need to reintegrate some of the programming you've lost and allow you to understand how to use it. It will likely take some time to settle, but once you have the ability to, you should come into it on your own.
Well, okay. Thank you very much.
You are, after all, built as a weapon, as the optimal body that Machiavelli intended to pursue and put themselves in. The state that you are being put in, it is one that if Machiavelli had fully transferred themselves to you, they could have remained in permanently. However, in the state you're in, either somebody else or a fragment of Machiavelli, you will only be able to trigger this state for brief periods of time.
Okay, good to know. Let's fucking do it.
Alright. You see several holographic displays move around you. They move to the center of the control chamber. You see part of the floor press down and expand out as what looks like this, it almost looks like this complicated charging station with a surgical table made of this almost cast iron looking metal just comes up from the center, just and settles. You see a humanoid slot in it that is roughly Gino shaped. It's gonna be a boring process, I apologize.
Oh. Well, alright, let's get it over with. And he lays in it, or does whatever he needs to do.
Pressing yourself into it, it magnetizes you to the back of it. It presses back, you hear the creaking of metal as it shifts so that your body is facing upward. And then as it does, these holographic bits of code and screens begin moving around you. Several small components that resemble circuitry come up from around the arms, around your neck, and dig into the armor, and you can feel something fishing around inside your mind and connecting loose ideas back and forth to each other. As they do, Gino Angelo, you go catatonic for a time. The rest of you are left to do whatever you wish. Pito seems to also become distracted enough that the holographic display of the eye disappears.
Oh, now's my chance. I sneak attack. No.
I use my rogue levels.
Yeah.
So it looks like we don't
robot.
have a ton of time. So let's come up with what we're going to do right now.
When Pito comes back, I wanna ask him if there's like, cause there's that thing moving really, really fast, but it's got like a demon-y sense that is like close to Arden. I wanna be like, hey yo, Pito,
This is weird.
Is there like any presence that's similar to mine and like the demony shards and stuff? Because then maybe we can have an idea of where that sword boy who
That
like
could be
attacked us before
interesting.
is.
I was
Yeah.
actually thinking he couldn't pinpoint it from over here, but what if he could pinpoint it when we get back to the other spire?
Yeah.
So I was thinking that we get done with what we need to do here, go down to the bottom, check and see if the Order of the Sword left behind any vehicles or anything like that. See if we can find Briar around here, because he always seems to show up around the spires whenever we're done with these things.
He just knows.
And if we cannot, we head north to find whatever this creature is, or hopefully see Zinnia on the way back.
I hope we can find.
But whatever
Zinnia.
this thing is that's moving, we need to figure that out and talk to the Knights of Ulysses, since they might be the only ones left here that can help us get over to the final spire. Luckily, I don't think the Order of the Sword is going to be much of a problem for Marile and myself any longer. If there's anything that Credo is, in my opinion, it is truthful. I believe that they will follow their word. Which may be the reason why they've left already, to be fair. But, go down, find a vehicle, hopefully find Zinnia and Briar. If we do not, head straight up to the north to the Knights, and either go back into the spire and look for this other Arden, or hopefully see him on the way. Because there's something out there that has something to do with you, we need to make sure that we know what it is. If that's fine with you, Arden.
I guess. Fucking, I don't know. This is weird. I thought I was done with my weird stuff.
What's the name of the deer that attacked you in the elevator?
I don't fucking know.
I'm just saying, it's pretty sus, guys.
Like we have mentioned to Fiona.
I really remember your name.
Like we have mentioned to Fiona Arden, whatever problems that's happening with each of us, we will all take care of together.
I mean, didn't you think that there was like maybe somebody else from your order that survived?
Maybe?
So
I didn't see anybody. Or I can't remember.
well,
It's
they were
either
doing-
somebody connected to that order, or maybe it's someone connected to Machiavelli.
Maybe
Not Machiavelli, what? Is it Machiavelli?
Mundus.
Mundus, yeah. I was
Mundus,
like, Machiavelli, no, not that one.
the
Maybe
other
someone else connected with
name.
Mundus.
My dad.
Your daddy.
Not quite, but sure.
Not quite, but it's Daddy Moondish.
Your great 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 great
Yes.
great 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 uncle.
Luckily, with how these spires are being right now, it's going to be hopefully somewhat better for those who are left in the city, so it won't be nearly as much of a time crunch to get down to the last spire. We need to practice and prepare as much as we can before heading out, especially if touching the ice there will kill us.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of everything we can until we go.
Right.
Take as much time as we need.
So what's our immediate plan after this then? What's our
car.
plan? Getting a car. All right.
That's always
Then
a
what?
plan.
Then where do we go once we get the car?
Well, luckily we already have one.
Yeah.
It's just off in that. One building, a little bit away from here. If that is the absolute least of our worries, then we head north and find whatever that is like you. Check with the Spire
Right.
if need be. Check with the Knights of Ulysses if need be. Hopefully find Zinnia and Briar along the way. I believe that the main thing to worry about is whatever that was, especially since it is moving so fast.
Right.
Whatever it is going after, it will most likely find. if we give it time.
What's the name of the man you stabbed at the bottom of a pit?
The bottom of a pit?
Yeah.
I, Spencer, need to check my notes.
We're talking about your
It was
master.
Layden.
Yeah.
Yes, Layden. That was his name.
I made that too easy.
If we can't find whatever it is that is having to do with you, perhaps making our way back to the museum would be the best course of action, and maybe check on any of the people we have over there. See if they've seen anything.
What's my mother's name?
You've never told us.
I don't know either. Her name was Mom.
Honestly, it might be. Honestly, it might be.
I never
good to
knew my
check in
mom
on-
either. At least if I did, I don't remember.
I don't even know if I have a mum.
Honestly, it might be good to if we
probably
get
do.
over to the
Probably
museum to check on the others, Marine.
I remind you, the museum is gone.
It's under the ground. We can find it.
Sure.
Oh.
Just have to go under the ground again.
It's fine.
Do you
Get
have
your
any
shovels, boys.
ideas? You have any ideas, Marilyn?
No.
Okay.
We'll figure
Fair.
it out.
I get that.
So like I think I figured out the hiccup in our plan. We were talking about the helicopter.
A helicopter, right?
Yeah. Do any of you know how to drive it? Because even if
No.
I don't know if I believe you. I love you, but I don't know if I believe you.
I've tried a few simulations in my time.
I watched Vietnam movies. You pull the stick and go up. You push the
God.
stick and go down.
That's basically what the.
That sounds about. I don't
Can I
know.
roll a roll? Can I roll a roll to see if in my past before Nicolo ruined my life, if I was taken on a helicopter ride with a rich bachelor?
Well, like I'm sitting here,
Well,
like
we never
I'm probably...
established that you didn't, so
That's why I'm like, can I just like roll for it?
you know
I
what?
was sitting here like probably that being in the Order of Sword, I might have been around enough to learn by mitosis.
I would never have. I imagine so. You need very technical stuff for. Like, I don't think I could learn to drive like a. The short answer is I don't think that's something you could just absorb, especially since it takes a small team to drive a helicopter usually. Money
Flight Simulator.
Purely for fun. Purely for fun. Why don't you roll me a D100 or a wisdom check, whichever you feel better about, and then we'll see how the roll makes us feel.
Wisdom? Is that under like saves?
It's the other side. On your main page, there's like
oh.
saves on the right, checks on the left.
I think I'll take the D100.
Okay. But yeah, just
I don't know.
so you know, if you want to roll a check, on the the abilities column is the checks.
Yeah, but my wisdom's not that great.
Sure.
So,
All right, roll a D100.
I'm just trying to remember what's the D100.
Actually,
Now
with the
it's
new
the dice
dice,
to the
the one
right
on
of
the
the
far
D4.
right with the 2 zeros, now you can just drag that down.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, it's easier than it used to be. Oh, look at your cute dice. 41? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll one.
41.
I'm gonna roll one. I'm gonna set the DC you had to beat, which unfortunately means you're at a bit of a disadvantage because you got lower than 50. But if I roll lower than you, then Marile, for some reason, you learn to drive.
How do you think we got across the ocean?
Come on, roll up.
You roll a you roll a total of 1.
So Marile, for some reason, you learned. Don't know why. You had a brief interest. You know the general operation of. You're not the most skilled pilot in the world, but you know the general operation of a helicopter.
An old boyfriend was trying to impress her.
Yeah.
Getting in the air, that's the easy part.
She used to
Getting it down.
she used to date a helicopter pilot, and she was like, "I want to learn how to keep it up while you're busy."
Oh my god!
Hell Hell yeah.
Goals, though? Pretty sure that's illegal, but goals?
You dated someone particularly interested in all sorts of aircraft. You have a general knowledge of how to, let's say, drive biplanes, small aircraft, and helicopters.
Sick.
Yeah.
You were being serious about that?
I just imagine while they're like debating this whole thing with the helicopter, she's just like slowly raising her hand, just like, yeah, no, I was not. Why would I lie about something like that?
Half of the things that you said just seem so fantastical, to be fair.
Oh, look.
I don't.
Nicolo's not the only driver in the group now. Ba-ba.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, his role is being threatened.
Listen here, Nicolo. She is pretty fantastical, just in general.
That's true.
You shouldn't be surprised.
I'm very surprised.
All right, I got an idea. Okay, so your land, Mommy lays air, will stab one of Arden's eyes out and give him an eye patch, and he can be a sea captain, and he can be sea.
I'm gonna kick you into the volcano.
Try me. Okay, fine.
If
fine.
only Peter
Gino
were
gets an
paying
eye patch.
attention and could hear you say that.
We could probably slip an eye patch on Gino right now, and he wouldn't even know. And I don't know how he sees, so he probably won't even find out.
Manny, I don't like when you talk like that. That's mean.
Oh, sorry.
That's fucking right.
Arden Doyle! You two need to stop it!
He started it.
Oh my goodness!
I'll get down to your level, little man.
Oh, you'll get
No
down
matter
to
how low
his
you
level.
go, I can always go lower.
Oh, you'll get down to his level, but you don't get down to mine. Okay, I see how it is, Arden Doyle.
Sorry, what?
This is what it's like to have kids.
Probably.
I don't know, is that something you want?
I don't know if Historic could show up right now. It's kind of windy.
I'm gonna go stay over here by
Gino Angelo's repairs are complete.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no!
Yes, he's
Oh, that
awake
was
now.
fast.
I told you it would take roughly the better part of 20 minutes to half an hour, and that's about what that was.
Hey, was Theo always that red?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Alright, what did I miss?
We have a general
Nicola!
idea of what we're going to do.
Nicola wants to have children, Marley can fly a helicopter, and Arden and Manny were being stinky.
And you need an eye patch.
Oh, I don't.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
not you. You're out.
Good.
Our patch does sound cool.
Now let's not take Arden out of the running now. We could stab out one of his eyes.
No, he'd
Stab
be
out
a
your
lame
only eye,
captain
Tito.
anyways.
Ah, you fool. This eye is just a holographic representation of my consciousness, which is diffused across the entirety of this network. There's nothing to stab out. You sound so stupid.
By the way, Pito, before anything else, if we were to go back to the other spire, for example, would you be able to pinpoint this Arden-like feeling better over there?
It's closer to this one than it is to any of the others. I am at the same time in all of them currently. I can make my scans from any of them.
Oh, okay.
I am across the entire system. However, I will not be able to enter into the other anchor until you open its systems up to me, and then I will not be able to fully integrate myself into the central workshop until its functions are also restored.
So we don't have to worry about going back to the other spire, but I do think we can find a car, hopefully find Briar and Xenia, and hopefully find our way back to the Knights of Ulyssia.
Okay, last question.
That seems like the general idea.
Is there anything else you would like me to look for, given this information?
Yes.
What would you like me to look for?
Can you try to find, like, a demony presence that's kind of similar to mine? Cause I'm more like demony metal on the inside, don't worry about it. But you can you try to find like a presence that might be like kind of similar to mine, maybe?
Based on information that I have, you are asking me if I can locate pieces of the metal within you, which has a signature, demonic, demon-wise, that is similar to Sparta.
You got it, buddy.
I suppose I could.
Please.
We know there is at least one around. Most likely more.
4.
Oh boy!
Hold on. 3. As of literally just now.
Uh-oh.
2 were close to each other, and one of them ceased being, and the other one became stronger.
Oh, it got
One of them
stronger.
is very, very faint. The other one is just on the edge of what I can see.
Okay.
They may be moving
Interesting.
towards each other. It is possible there are more like you who are... again, based on the information previously collected, we are aware that some of these entities are hunting one another. I believe that the ones that remain may be of those. Although,
Okay.
one of them is very, 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 very faint. I would be shocked if it survived much longer, even if nothing hunted it.
Say around where that is.
That one is in the general direction of the mountains to the northwest of the northern spire.
Ah,
Which way is that, Arden?
northwest from here.
Is that the one we fought the bull?
So, real quick,
More to the north of that.
just gonna give you guys boom this boy. again.
Thank you.
There's that old nugget with
I'm gonna put that in my hotbar.
the rough direction that he is describing based on what you would know would be that way.
Okay.
Somewhere in that general direction.
We're a bit away from there.
Not if we
Yeah, but
get
once we get a
heli
You are-
once we get a
you are
car,
here.
once we get a car, we can make these decently okay.
They are moving around
Yeah.
erratically. If I charted the general resonance of their demonic energy and tried to follow them, that particular one has been very slowly moving inwards. It looks like it's been on the edge of the blizzard for a while. The same is true for another one. In fact, it seems to me that with the blizzard being let down and thinning, several entities that were not previously in the area have managed to enter, perhaps also drawn in by the metal that is inside you.
So we can assume that the one who got stronger was the one we'd already seen then, since he was already in here.
Oh my gosh, fucking probably.
It's upsetting that he got stronger.
I know, I'm sorry.
He was already so fucking strong.
But we're so
We got him
fucking
last time,
strong
and that's-
too.
Did we get him
Yes.
last time?
We did! And then the
Yeah,
other
you were
sharp
just
thingy from
unconscious.
him, the extra sharp thingy from him went into me.
And she'll like poke her chest a bunch.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
So,
If I had to
Yeah.
guess, the one that just got stronger is likely that one.
Hmm.
It resembles your demonic energy the most. The other two signatures are lesser in terms of purity.
okay. I'm curious what they look like. Because the other one was like cool but scary. I'm really curious what they'll be like. If they'll be kind of like me or more like that. I'm very curious.
You should
I
kill
wonder
them.
if we'll get to see them.
I mean, unfortunately, that's the plan because I need those shards. So then I
The
can
next
get
time I see
stronger.
the next time I see the one we've already seen, if he's on the road, I'm ramming him before he can cut me in half again.
That's
Good
fair.
luck with that.
What if he
Oh,
cuts
then-
it lengthwise?
Like a hot dog?
Hey.
Or like a sandwich? Or both?
Mm-hmm. Or taco.
Or a taco! I love
I guess I'm just going to have to be better than him then, huh?
I mean,
I don't know if it's about your driving skill versus sword. I think it's more vehicle versus sword.
It's my revenge!
You're just gonna ruin another car.
I believe in you, champ. I don't know.
Sorry, what was that, Marilyn?
No, just like, isn't a hot dog fold and a taco fold the same?
I think they're the same kind of food.
Is a hot
no.
dog technically a taco?
Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
lack
God,
data.
Not this, not this
I mean,
again.
Also, I want the hot dog so bad right now.
This hasn't changed our basic idea, I don't think.
Does that make chili salsa?
Suggestion.
Yeah.
If they are interested in you, Fianula, they will likely come for you.
Yeah.
The one that feels the most like what you are, the one that has a resonance that is most like a devil arm, it will likely be... Oh!
Oh no.
Yep.
Did you stay?
No.
Oh.
It's coming
So
this way,
relieved.
huh?
It is moving in this general direction. It has moved in such a way that I cannot see it, but it did head to the east, which means it is in the area between the two spires that is outside my ability to scan. Strangely, the other two signatures were closer to it. They don't seem interested in each other, and it did not seem interested in them. Perhaps it doesn't know they're there yet.
Oh.
That may also mean it doesn't know that you're here. It may only be coming here to investigate. Or maybe I don't have complete information and I'm going to give you advice that will lead to your death. These are all possible.
We did just make this place a little bit... by the way, Pito. Are you doing with this place as you did to the other spire and making it warmer around?
I can do that.
That would be fantastic for
Okay,
those
here I go.
who are in this place that can maybe use this as some sort of a haven if they're still alive.
There are not many humans alive.
Yeah, well, you know.
I would say, in the helicopters that just left, there are likely more humans than there are in the entirety of the rest of the entire area I'm able to scan.
We suck at our job, Gino.
We'll still be able to keep it up that way just in case. Making it warmer is not a bad thing.
Will do.
Okay, so they got stuff on their dragon radar, and he's got doppelganger clones, or is it doppelganger? And so, is there any other bees out there?
No. No, you are the only you.
That's both depressing and uplifting at the same time.
You're the best you I know.
Actually, are there any out there that would feel like me at all? Other than those who are leaving?
What do you mean?
I recently learned that there is a power inside of me that they are very much looking into, and they said that I was the only one about that had that kind of power, the only one that survived, but I just want to make sure that they all left.
You're a human with demonic power, is that what you're saying?
Something.
Okay,
of
I
the
have a
sort,
solution. I lack data on you. As he says this, part of the floor, the entire apparatus that Gino is on, goes down, and very quickly a large tube comes up, one of the same you've seen specimens and whatnot in.
Why
Get
is
in
it
this.
always the tube?
Get in this. I must acquire data.
He kind of looked like those old Chad memes from way back in 2021.
All right.
Remember those? It was a while ago, so you might not.
I'll go in the tube. All right.
What's a meme?
As you get in the tube, this large glass circular tube, it closes in on itself very suddenly, and as you turn around, your voice somewhat muffled by it before you manage to croak out anything, it very rapidly shoots down below the surface of the floor, which closes over it.
Oh, shit!
It's just a...
You didn't think you'd fool us with that fake emerald, did you?
You'll get him back.
Okay, good.
Eventually.
Because we gotta go. And that's our ride.
How long is that? How long is your examination of him gonna take?
I don't know. I don't have data.
Do you know my mom's name? I've come to recently realize I only know them as Mom.
Do you have a question there that I can fill out to make your data gathering a little bit shorter?
How was he created?
6.
This does not help. As for your question about your mother's name, I believe it was Samantha.
Oh, okay.
It is the only human name that I know, apart from the ones that I bumped into here. So it is likely that.
Samantha.
I hate and love Tito.
He's claustrophobic.
I want that to just happen to be true now.
Stam lock.
Well,
You'll get him back,
Waiting.
but I feel like you're waiting for me to return him. Unfortunately, it's going to take a second.
oh, well,
It's created in a laboratory with infusing demon blood by the order of the sword.
Hmm.
I think that's what it was.
and they spilled chemical eggs to make the perfect pizza delivery man.
Well, for the purposes of what he asked me, I suppose I have enough. The ground suddenly opens, the tube shoots back up. As it does, his jacket is like around his shoulders and disheveled. His hair is spiked up as if staticked.
I
know, champ.
All right, you can get out now.
I hate tubes.
The answer's no. There's nobody else like you around.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
very much.
unique.
Told you
I
he was
don't-
claustrophobic.
Unique gang.
I hate this so much.
You asked.
I'm glad the others are gone. No, I'm not. Not you.
Do you like water slides? Those are tubes.
I probably don't anymore.
Aw.
I've never been on one. Do you want to go on one when this is over, Manny?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Do you think you could, like, fit in one? Do you know?
I guess we'll find out.
They do have
I
those
guess-
really big ones that you can have like a lot of people on. Gino might be like all of the a lot of people, but you could do it.
But he would be able to do it.
I'm long resting
Hopefully
the
by
group
that-
again, by the way. Those are your
by
2
that
long rests for
point-
the day, but there you go.
We've just been vibing. Listen,
Yep, no,
I'll-
totally. It's a strategy game, totally.
Hopefully by that point, Gino will be better off, and also,
Yeah, maybe I'll be a little smaller when I get my body back.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, like, you still look kind of hurt.
Well, if you're Machiavelli, you'll be substantially larger.
Oh, really? How big was he?
It varied somewhat. He had the ability to change his mass a bit,
Oh, handy.
but
Yes,
Well, then I
do you
could
have
definitely
any,
go on a water slide.
Do you have any more HD you'd like to use, Squeaky?
I never used my first batch aside from like 3.
yeah.
Heal up, Steve.
That'll be the time.
I was like, oh man, I'll just save my hit dice for later, and then you long rested us again. I was like, oh.
Now it's like,
You guys are about to travel a
I'm
bunch. I figured give you it now, so
I'm
that
only gonna use another 3.
so that when we
How many do you
inevitably
have?
run into trouble.
I had 11.
Use more than 3.
I had 11 last time too.
There's no reason not to try to make yourself as healthy as you can, really.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what to do, but I love your insistence. Like, no, I'm not gonna heal now. What if I need to heal
What if I need
later?
him for the final boss?
Oh, I could patch up whatever extra. Dr. Manny's in the house.
Oh, good roll.
Oh,
Is it
good,
just
yeah.
me or the new dice? Like the physics are like weirdly more
little better?
temperamental. Yeah, a little bit
They're
better.
very violent, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get to full.
Yeah, you're looking good now.
I've had a lot less space
you
dice. Like I've had them kind of not fly off into the abyss as
Yeah.
frequently.
Yeah, like with fucking Miriam's, they're like, whoa!
Good day.
Final inquiry. I believe I've hit the end of the information I can offer you. I can stay within the system and keep scanning for things, but like before, if I do that, I will not be able to contact you. Do you wish for me, Gino, to occupy your mind and come with you, or would you like to meet with me again once you are in the next anchor? Or when you return to one of them?
I mean, if you hang out with us, then you might be able to see Briar sooner. So,
Indeed.
I mean, yeah.
But
I
if
could.
you aren't in,
I would be able to regulate the temperature of the area, as well as possibly warn you of any intruders that come by making some loud noises using the towers if anybody enters into any of them. I cannot be in both places at once, though. If I go
Yes,
with you, it will reduce my ability to warm the surrounding areas.
Can the towers play music?
That might be. How important do we think that is, guys, for this place right now?
Well, the
think it's
main
really
thing I'm
important.
worried. The main
Okay.
thing I'm worried
What are we
about
talking
is
about?
if-
Hold on. I'm talking about this music thing.
Oh,
main
okay.
The main thing I'm worried about is if you are gone and somebody goes into the towers, other than us, would they be able to do anything terrible?
You may have noticed that these towers are constructed with a great deal of puzzles and distractions. If somebody enters into one of them and I have complete control of the system as I do now, I can route them through a nearly endless amount of these. If this place was still under Machiavelli's control, it is unlikely any of you would ever have made it to the control rooms of any of the towers.
I think we should keep him here inside of the towers, just in case anyone tries to take these anchors somewhere else when we're not looking at them. Also, keeping the area around warm is very good, especially for the northern tower.
It would help to increase your visibility in the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be
Probably
more
for the
important for
best.
now.
When we find Briar, we will hopefully have him come and see you, or at least bring him to the next spire, maybe, if he wants to come, who knows?
If you unlock the next spire, then I could undo the programming that is preventing Briar from re-entering this place. At that point, he could simply enter of his own free will.
Very true.
Okay, then we'll do that.
Go
Thank
team.
Thank you for the option, Nopito.
Yeah,
It's
in the
very
meantime,
good
we'll
to
tell
know.
him that you love him so much.
Yay. I'm sorry if that sounded like robotic indifference. That concept does excite me.
Oh, nice. Okay, alright.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
He is my favorite person.
Aw. We'll get you your friend, Pito.
Yeah. Well, we should probably hit the road then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I will construct for you a quick way out.
Woo!
One of the large panels on the side opens. A window. All right. You should all go in alphabetic order.
Why is that?
Let's go
G
down the
comes
elevator,
first, right?
everyone. Come on.
That's just how it's done. Go ahead.
All right.
Arden.
Arden! Kick your ass.
I think I remember M being at the very beginning. of the
As we
alphabet.
all know, G's the first letter of the alphabet, so...
Oh no.
Wait.
Here we go.
No.
Wait, is G the first letter of the alphabet? I don't know how to read.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Gino, don't
Alright,
confuse
Gino.
her.
Alright,
think it's
Gino.
I.
The window closes.
I'm so confused.
Go down the elevator.
The first letter is A, Fionnuala.
Okay.
Oh!
No,
He
A.
was trying to kill Arden.
No, Gino.
Okay.
A.
Oh, I see.
No.
No,
A.
Hey! Oh, I see.
No.
No, it's A, B, C.
A, B, C.
This is so fucking confusing. How do humans do this?
I'm going to return to being diffused across all of the systems. I will rattle the chains loudly if anything happens that you need to be aware of.
Thank you.
Alright.
Pito,
That-
out.
If it wasn't for
I
the
am not a guy.
murderous
I am a
murderous side
computer,
of him,
and my job here is done.
if it wasn't for the murderous side of him, Pito would be perfect. All right, let's go down the
Still
elevator.
need an
everyone.
answer to this, you guys. It's gonna kill me if I don't know.
What?
Wait, what?
Can the Gowers play music?
I feel like you could ask Briar.
I feel like they have to be loaded up with music first, kind of
I
like
feel
a,
like it would be so cool if we were gonna go fight Velfar. We had like
Oh.
Guns N' Roses to play in the background.
Like a.
Roses don't make a lot of sound.
What?
You would
No,
probably
the band.
need to load it up with music, kind of like a BlackBerry, you know?
You're so old.
Especially by this point in time.
Well, I don't know. We don't have a voxophone. We don't have a fucking pictograph or whatever.
These ancient millennials and their Blackberries.
Oh, do you remember iPhones? Oh.
Back in my day, we had flip phones.
So it sucks he can't. Sucks if he has to make a noise, he couldn't just page us.
Like a page from a book?
How old are you?
I'm glad we're all lingering on this. And not the fact that I said pictograph as a musical player.
No, I heard it. I just didn't know.
I don't remember what year this takes place in. I just like saying things.
Isn't it 2025?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Which, if the curse has anything to say about it, is also the year this campaign will end.
Yeah.
I guess I'm... Alright. You know what? I'm fine with that.
Goodness.
Let's get out of here.
Fuck
All right.
Pager. How
I'm
far
gonna flat
back in
palm
time?
every single button on the elevator.
You go back through the magma room, you head to the elevator, and you go all the way back down to the bottom. As you open it and you expose yourself to the elements of the outside, it is warmer. It is now equivalent to a relatively chilly winter day, but it is not murderously cold.
It is now hot chocolate weather.
Woo! The hottest of cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like marshmallows in your hot cocoa, Manny?
Yes.
As if
I like
just-
anything in my hot chocolate.
Bacon?
I haven't tried it, but if you give it to me, I will.
Parmesan tea?
Now, is it just like the store-bought hot chocolate, or are we talking about actual hot chocolate?
There's different kinds.
I was gonna
I will
say
make
that's
you.
different.
I will make you hot chocolate, and if you did, we will find a way. Oh, let's go.
Are you going to use the Belgian hot chocolate, or the single-source Colombian hot chocolate, or the imported blend between Africa, Somalia, and Brazil chocolate? Because you better use the good one.
Why do we have to make a choice when it comes to chocolate? We'll take several different chocolates together.
Is it fair trade and organic?
I believe it will be hard to find a lot of great options right now, but we can use what we have as long as it is good quality.
Yo, I think they're chocolate sommeliers. Yes, I think that's how you say sommeliers.
Hey, some of the best hot chocolate you'll ever have has come from Italy and Spain, all right?
Dude, listen, Italian hot chocolate sucks. But anyway, Fio's gonna like wander forward and just like look up at the sky, and she's like,
Fire!
Oh, all of the snow is gone. Hooray.
I don't know if he's like the night bus. I don't know if he just shows up like that.
Let's try to.
Guy! Hello!
Let us try to see if the Order of the Sword left behind any vehicles first.
If you want to find Briar, we just gotta go to another gas station. He's probably sucking on those yellow guys.
Oh shit! Yeah!
Wow.
He's probably sucking one of those yellow guys. Aaron Robert Parnell, 2022.
The fuck?
Yeah, the yellow sons of bitches.
Yeah. The ones that were with those blonde bitches.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember it from back when we were learning about Mari breaking her hummus.
Yeah!
This was like 2 days ago.
Yeah, Spencer, watch the stream.
Let us go.
I can't believe he didn't come when I called. Stupid.
Rude, really.
Right? Missing out.
Probably just surfing on his giant metal bird or whatever he does.
Dude, I want to do that.
I really do.
You hear the distant sound of what sounds like a long, like a whale moan in the distance, echoing around the area.
Oh,
Followed by
What was
nothing.
that?
space whales.
Everybody roll me perception.
Okey dokey.
Do me a perception. Give me some perception. Perceive.
Do your perception. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
put 2
perceive.
style points
Oh,
into it.
good.
I'm gonna perceive the
I
fuck out of
don't
what.
have eyes. I have gemstones in my face.
I did okay.
let's say Nicolo, Marile, and Emmanuel. You guys, do I see one from Arden there? Do I see an Arden perception check?
Arden,
I got a 16.
Oh. Why don't I see
Just
it?
under me.
It's below Emmanuel.
Oh, there it is.
Marile
Right,
and
yeah. Okay. Hacking, you guys. Sorry. So yeah, Marile, Emmanuel, Nicolo. You guys see off in the distance something. Not the giant metal kaiju that you've seen before, but something accompanying this whale-like moan cracks the ice out in the bay. And you see what looks to be, it's only a shadow in the storm, you can't see it clearly. What looks to be a whale breaks the ice, soars up into the sky above it, moves about 200 feet in the air across the ice, lets out another of these echoing whale resonant sounds, and then crashes back down through the ice, back underwater.
Yeah, I think he's busy.
It's a red Gyarados.
Are we gonna
Some
go
sort
into
of
it
like-
and have a whole mission inside its stomach?
I look at it like the Saitama look, and I'm like, okay. And then I turn around.
It's gonna be like Monstro.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of something we can't do right now.
I can take it on by myself. Don't worry, I'm fine.
You will not.
I pick up Fionnuala.
I'm not Nani.
She's like squirming.
Let's go find a car.
Dude, they're stronger than I am. You're gonna have a harder time keeping them held.
As you guys head off, as you guys head towards the New St. Cheshire, I'm going to say let's take a break just so everyone can get drinks and whatnot and refresh. That was very talk heavy. Let's take a yeah. Today's very much what are we doing mansion game sort of game.
I love that we learned that you now have a like an upper, like we knew as players that you were gonna potentially have like a upper tier combat mode, obviously, but like learning in game, it's just like he can.
We had heard about it
better.
a while ago. We just
Yeah, that's
I didn't realize it was going to be happening.
That's one
when
of the,
we got here.
It's one of the things that he said he was going to try to give you. He just needed to have more of the towers.
Ah, it's true. I didn't remember when I was just like he can get stronger. Can others do? Is that a problem? Huh?
He can get stronger, says the man who just learned to turn into a demon angel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Look at the. Look, I still think
That's different.
that out of everyone, I would never want to fight fucking Gino.
Oh no,
Even
Gino
if it
is
was in my
terrifying.
giant angel form. I think Gino's the one thing in this city that I'm afraid of.
He's the fourth kaiju.
Not true. You're scared of your boss. You're scared of losing another
left.
car. You're scared. He's not even leaving. He's just in an arena.
He's leaving.
And then you were scared of the Order of the Sword, and you definitely scared of Velfar.
I'll be right back.
No. I mean, I just said when we were up in the thing, like, hey, should we go and take out Velfar? Like, I'm not. Like, let's go. But he wasn't around, so we can't. I was like, should we try to deal with that now? And then it's like, oh, we can't find him? That's terrifying. Because something that big is hiding. I don't like not knowing where something that big is.
Also, I posted a tragedy in call chat.
Dude, I responded, I'm like, that's kind of BS, but at least you know you're good.
Yeah.
But that's such bullshit. Man, alright. I'm gonna grab. Actually, no, I don't.
Apparently, they're like hoarding like all the proof they can get that it was themselves voicing it, so they can just thrust it back in the teacher's face and be like, "No, how dare you mark me down?"
Yeah, I think they're like, I'm not
crazy.
settling for a 67%. I'm like, as you shouldn't. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright, I will be right back.
Do people not understand that, like, nowadays, like, there are a lot of ways to sound professional, even if you have to, like, go somewhere to do it, like, it can...
And they also have, like, I guess, a pretty extensive resume, according to at least one of their commenters.
Yeah.
So, like, they've been doing voiceover for a while, But they're like, no, it's too good. Clearly you paid someone. They're like, I paid me with self-love.
Thank you for the compliment, but give me my grade. Or I will scream.
Just like that.
You compose a song that soldiers will march into war with. It ends up being associated with the circus and people acting like idiots. That would be frustrating. I'm sure they didn't live to see it. A whole ass boy. I see one of you has already seen this.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. A couple of babies.
Oh.
Little bourbon doggo.
Different animals being friends is the best thing.
Yeah.
Ever.
You see the bear saving the drowning crow?
No.
Oh yeah, it's like in a zoo. The bear's just sitting there kind of staring at it for a bit while the crow's just flopping about on the surface of the water and it's just not getting out. And the bear just leans in and just puts the whole ass crow in its mouth. It's like, oh, while the crow's like, he just drops it on the ground and just stares at it for a little bit and then just walks away. And the crow's like, don't move, don't move, don't move. And then as soon as it looked away, the crow flew off.
I think some of my favorite videos on the internet are just dogs and cats hugging.
Yeah, stuff like that's really cute. The ones I can't ever deal with is people like coming home from deployment and their dog. The shit that fucks me up every time.
That really gets me.
Even when I'm like, this is obvious stage, I'm like, I don't care. That dog is so happy.
There's only so much you can stage a dog, like a reaction from the
a
dog.
dog isn't acting.
Oh, it's so fucking great and so sad, and I love and hate every minute of it, and it kills me, and I love it.
Learning about different things dogs do is always nice, like how a lot of dogs in movies are trained to like growl and snarl on command and whatnot. However, they're so excited to be doing good jobs in the movies that they usually have to actually CGI edit out their wagging tails.
Yeah. There's this one, I'm not sure if it's a TikTok or short, I'm pretty sure it's TikTok, of these people who it was either a Rottweiler or they have like a pit bull, or it was like a big dog that they have, and it literally, all it does is growl, like really freaking bad, like really aggressively, but like it does it when it's happy. It growls like really, really scarily and like with its mouth open, but like it does it, and like because like, you know, it just does that for like attention and pets and shit, and like it wags its tail a lot, and everybody's like, oh, that dog's vicious, it's gonna kill you, and it's like, no, he's a baby and we love him.
It's me, I'm back.
Fucking B. Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
Big stretch. Oh. Big stretch. Gosh.
And dog out here thirst.
Let's all, who do we got everybody back? If we do, we got a couple people on mute. Let's say, 6 minutes, or once everybody's back.
Okay.
Whichever is longer.
Ooh,
Because you guys did it like the other week, what actually did you do whenever you leveled up Hayden and Squeaky? Like, what exactly did you guys get? I can't remember.
I got Angelus Vortex, which is when I crit, so once a year. when I crit with my sword state weapon, so like with my katana, I unleashed a flurry of small slashes, assaulting every opening I could see in the blink of an eye. And then my target suffers from these wounds for 1 minute, during which time they take slashing damage at the start of each of their turns, equal to one of the damage die of the weapon that I hit them with. At the end of each of their turns, I speak word money good.
Yep.
I'm so professional, man. They have to make, at the end of each of their turns, they have to make a con save against the focus technique, ending if they succeed, or if they like receive magical healing.
And you can't remember, Squeaky? I think that's what they said.
Anna.
Yeah.
Anna Bear. Yeah.
What did you
I think
get?
they're chilling.
And you can't remember what you got when you
I don't
leveled?
remember now.
You,
That was like 3 weeks ago.
you took True Seeing. You got 6 level spell slots.
Oh,
Oh.
Hot.
I did that.
And
Hell
I
yeah.
think if I might be recalling correctly, I think maybe, I can't remember, maybe your Bardic Inspiration might have benefited. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't think that was that level.
No.
Hold on. What do Bard get at that time?
I think maybe it did
What
because that was a
Bard doing?
D10.
You're in a weird like niche for bards where bards get like not a ton for a couple levels and then
Yeah,
a bunch.
you got a spell and 6 level spell slots, and that was you.
And I was around. I was around for Spencer's. I don't think I was around for Eric and Aaron's.
Oh, I just got an extra attack on my attack action.
Oh yeah! Fuck.
Gross bitch.
I can't
You're
remember.
you, Aaron.
Also, your vicious mockery, your cantrips all got better too, Anna. That was it. Like vicious mockery does an extra d6, and that's basically it because it's your only
Mock
damaging one.
people so good.
And when what'd you get? Ooh woo.
Woo! I got spell. I got meta magic point.
11 is not the most like, it's not the craziest level for most classes.
Nah.
True.
And I think I remember what you got, Spinker.
Mhm.
You were you got your spell, and you got what else did you get for being? Oh wait, no, you took a different level this one. You took a different class level, right?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Who could say?
I could.
Heck yeah.
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 There's a part of
I got
it.
magic stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Got spells.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Emerald's provided a real gem for us in pictures and videos.
Everybody, 2 minutes, then we're gonna get back into it.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Me.
I wake up, I put on my cowboy hat. I wake up, I put on my cowboy hat. I wake up, I put on my cowboy hat.
I love that. I was just scrolling my heckin' Twitter feed while we're on break, and I was like, this is cute. I follow so many cat pages just because it makes me happy and it makes opening Twitter a lot less toxic. And I'm like, oh, cats!
Kitty. We should get 10 cats.
Samantha?
Yep, that was always posted. My brain.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man, it was always there.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, my brain is full of dead. I don't know where I am.
Oh no.
I
Fill
don't
it with
know-
live.
I don't know when I am. I just want to sleep a lot.
And I
I'm
just
really-
want to watch Vinland Saga with my friends.
I'll be free on Wednesday, fucker.
I'm free after stream. I'm finally free. I have a day, unless I'm not, and then I'll tell you.
You can contact me whenever you feel like everything else is done.
I know. I want to hang out with my friends
No,
so
it's okay.
badly.
I won't put it on you. I know how it is.
Oh, isn't it you?
You just contact me whenever you're good.
Yeah. I don't. Everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Like, it's like great, but I'm like,
It do be that way.
dude.
It's on fire. It's a good
Listen,
fire.
It's a good fire.
I'm so fucking grateful to be busy in the industry that I love and that I love working in. But goddamn, do I really just want to sleep and hang out
Yeah.
with my friends so bad?
Yeah.
Fool.
My sleep last
Like-
night
You
was
can
weird.
have both.
I want to have both. I know I'm asking a lot.
So,
Did you have a
Aaron,
bad sleep?
remember when I went into your room last night, Aaron, and I did that whole heckin' melatonin thing, and I like,
Tone and
yeah, my melatonin. You want some of my melatonin? Fucking, I came in, I did that whole bunch, and I like ate one in a gremlin-y way in front of you. Well, I went downstairs, and that melatonin immediately started working, and it like knocked me out. So I laid down at like 9, went to sleep, slept till 3:30 a.m., got up briefly because I got a message from somebody asking about a thing, turned on my computer to check a thing, responded, went and laid back down, and then slept again till 6 a.m. And then I was like unable to sleep past that point, and I was like, I guess I'm up. But I wasn't tired, and I'm not tired. But like I was just like, I just did a weird like 7-hour, 1 hour off,
Well, you
2
have been
hours
up
sleep.
since 6 a.m.
Yeah, and but like
Okay.
I feel pretty okay though, because I actually got quite a bit of sleep. It was just cut in a weird way. And then
Yeah,
I laid down at heckin' like noonish to be like, maybe I should get a couple hours of sleep in, and then my agent called me to ask me a question about checks, and it woke me just back up, and I was like, cool. Every half hour I almost fell asleep again, and then something happened, and I was like, every time. So it's been weird, but I feel good. I'm not saying that I'm tired. It was weird the way I slept. That's all.
It's really funny seeing your chibi with the fucking sleepy eyes say all this.
Yeah. I carry a tired energy through all of my life.
Yeah.
It's how
like
I,
no, I'm fine.
how I
I'm feeling
live.
I'm not
really
tired.
fine.
I'm absolutely fine. I slept okay. I'm good.
Oh, buddy.
You need a drink? Why would I need a drink?
Why would you?
Why would you say that I sound like I need a drink? Are you insinuating something?
Do you have a drink?
I think I sound good. Have I had a drink? Yeah, totally. No,
It's just like you
Have you had a
do
drink?
in that voice. You're just like, do you? I don't need a drink, but do you have a drink? Like,
But you have a drink. Preferably.
unrelated to this, but do you have one?
Like, you think I need a drink? I'd like one, but I'd like to know why you want me to have one. Do you want a salad? I like salad, but are you saying something?
What the fuck do you mean, do I want a
Trying to
salad?
Yes,
I
but
got rid of
why?
the No.
All right, my guys. Shall we jump back in?
Darn tootin'.
Yeah.
Let's jump back in. And away we go! Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Dork.
I have nothing to walk you in. That's a lie. I was about to then go into what I was going to walk you in with. You guys emerge, you have your brief talk, you speak to each other. You see in the distance, because you're only several hundred feet away from it, you see the Order of the Sword's previous facility. The chunks of helicopter remain in the area, but it looks like everyone has been taken out. You notice there are no bodies. There may have been before from soldiers that were not so fortunate during the crash, but it seems like the bodies of anyone who fell have also been removed and taken somewhere else. You don't know what's been done with them, but they have been taken away. The Order of the Sword does respect their own, for the most part, so, Nicolo, you would probably have some inclination that they probably either buried them or took them to be given a proper burial or treatment somewhere else. You see in the distance the warehouse, the large facility that they had occupied before, that you had stayed in. The doors appear to be open. All the hangar doors, the loading bay doors that were there, they are all up. Vehicles are all gone. There are no helicopters remaining in the area. You can tell that at a glance. And even their land vehicles appear to have been taken away.
Ah.
That's all I have to say to that.
Well, we do have the car that is off at the warehouse a bit above where we are here. That's going to be a bit of a walk, though. Should we check this place over and should we check and see if they took that statue?
What statue?
What statue?
The one that kicked our ass.
The one that we fucked up in, yeah.
We could.
I don't know. You think they probably like either left that at the facility or like fucking took it with them. I doubt they fucking left it here. Feel like we have to storm the facility, break in all cool like, and then do it again. That's what I think needs to happen.
I mean, will it let us take it again?
No.
True.
No?
It just feels like no.
I get that feeling as well.
I think we just fucked it up, huh?
Probably.
Theo has a cold.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get a hot.
I'm working on it, buddy.
Okay, well, where's a car? We need a car.
Let's just go get that car in the warehouse place.
Yeah, let's get the car.
Oh no.
So it's okay. It'll be funny in the future when I tell you.
Okay.
But it's unimportant right now.
I don't like that.
It's nothing. It's just one of those things. You looking for a car?
A car.
You looking for a car?
We have
Okay, let's be clear. You looking for a car or are you looking for a car?
A car.
A car.
We have
A car.
No, we're looking for a car.
Looking for a car?
We have the one that we left up by where they took us with the helicopter. We left one there, so we can make our way there and see if we can get that one again. Because we have moved that into the building when we got there. Unless they blew it up or something.
I
little
feel like
post-it note on the door. Colleen's like, had to go back to meet everyone else. Sorry, thanks for the car. Bye.
Yeah, probably.
Also, heckin' big heckin' Chungus Vamos shot out one of the wheels.
Didn't they replace it?
Yeah, we got a spare on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause Arden's a car guy now.
I'm a car guy.
He's a car guy. A car
Fair
guy.
Oh, but he can't fix a car. Or a car. He can only fix a car.
A car.
Can't fix a car.
You can't fix a car.
You guys are turning Gino into a pirate. Stop.
I'm
I'm turning
Put
Gino
nightmares
into
on
a
me.
pirate.
No, I'm just trying to say it how Arden says it. A car.
What, I'm saying it normally.
No, it's normal for you, but I say car and you say car.
Yeah, if we're saying the same thing, car.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to say it your way, man.
I don't hear a difference. I don't hear color.
I feel like that's normal. You're weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take his hand.
Hmm.
Yeah. You are a pirate. So what are we fucking doing? Are we gonna stand here like assholes, or are we gonna like figure out what the fuck we're doing?
Let's seize the means of car.
Okay, we're going that way. I can't wait for there to be no fucking car.
I mean, if there isn't, then we'll just keep walking.
Find another.
Then, okay.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
All right, buddy.
Arden, say car.
Car.
Gino, say car.
Car.
Nicolo, say car.
Car.
Fionnula, say car.
Car.
Marile, say car.
Car.
Emmanuel, say car.
Car?
What a diverse set of ways to say the same thing. What a colorful bunch. All right, I don't care what we're gonna do. What you tell me now?
We're looking for our old car.
You're looking. So you're trying to go back to the building where you first met with and were transported from when you met the Order of the Sword.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will note you were taken through a snowstorm, and you do not know exactly where in the city that is, like immediately, because you don't know the route there. So, please roll me, let's say, a survival check. I'd like the group to roll me survival checks to determine how well you navigate back to that part of the city based on memory.
What if I really
Star point.
investigate the tracks?
What tracks?
What tracks?
You came here by a helicopter. The helicopter tracks.
Yeah.
In the sky?
It's just a trail of the fucking
Oh, hey.
helicopter.
Everyone be on your
rails.
guard. There are wild helicopters.
It's just a helicopter
really
just
wanting me to
peeking
push the
behind a
button.
fucking
Sorry.
building.
What was that, Marile?
You guys really want me to push the button?
No.
What?
We'll get there. You gotta let us survive.
That's a pretty good group survival check.
Find that car.
I accidentally just dragged a
The
d20.
car.
Mine's a 19.
Okie dokie. As you guys go, Gino and Nicolo serve to be very little help during this particular excursion. As you move...
Looking for helicopter trucks.
Woo! But as you do so, you guys manage to find your way back. Takes you about an hour. I'm just gonna move our clock ahead a little bit here.
Oh yeah, because clocks matter.
Oh, you don't know.
Fuck.
You don't know. You move ahead a while, and you come to the part of the city where you find some streets that you recognize and begin moving down them. I'd like you to pick one of you, and you may choose who. I'd like one of you to roll me a d100. Who's it going to be? Oh, there it is. Less than a 40, you say.
Find it.
Arden. Fitting that it's you. You feel a shiver, but not one of the cold, one of the primal instinct, warning you of danger, runs down your spine. As you guys are moving, you feel a presence, not around you, but you feel something that makes you feel uncomfortable, something that is out of place, is in the world, and you can feel it. What is your
Sonic
passive perception?
Frontiers.
Oh, it's so good. It's at 11.
14. Nicolo!
Also an 11.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like. Cody, what's your passive?
47.
It's 52.
Okay,
I didn't know we were
group.
playing Pathfinder.
Okay, group. So Arden, since you have some indication of this feeling, you notice it within the storm. There is still a storm. There is something that just seems to be a blur of black and red. Roughly humanoid sized, but a bit bigger, that seems to streak from above the buildings on one side of the street, seems to leap off, and you just catch the image of whatever this blurry thing is diving down and breaking through the wall of another 4-story building on the other side of the road as you go to move. It crashes through the concrete side of this building. And no more than a moment later, you hear what sounds like this guttural, distorted, almost wolf's howl mixed with the sound of a scream erupt that causes the ground to shake in such a way that powdered snow under your feet begins to vibrate and move up and down on the ground. Before any of you can react fully to this happening, you see cracks forming on that building that it just crushed and broke into, and you see what look like these massive, almost Wolverine claw-like patterns cut the building from the inside into ribbons, as the entirety of the upper floor of this building is in moments reduced to rubble that is then sent hurtling down onto the street where you are.
Oh,
Skill check time, guys! I'd like to know what
shit.
everybody wants to do to avoid a massive amount of falling debris.
heck.
Are we going in order?
Let's go. I'll just go in the order you have. Theo, what would you like to do? Interesting. All right. So Theo gets crushed by a big old rock.
Check all of your bingo sheets.
No, it's because I was coughing.
Oh,
I see,
no,
okay.
Hayden.
I'm
It
dying.
sucks because you were coughing. You got crushed by a big old rock. It almost seems unfair.
That's how my. You know what? That's how my lungs feel.
I hate
so
that happened to you. Oh no.
I would like to try to use acrobatics, so I'm gonna try to like sort of like run, but like watching sort of like where things are gonna fall and try to like bob and weave around.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Hell yeah, fam! Yeah, please, Theo. That's pretty sexy.
Pretty good.
All right, 25. As you rush Theo, as they start to come down on you, your instincts kick in immediately. You leap over to the side, and you leap from impact point to impact point as pieces of rhubarb and cement and concrete crash around you, as at one point a fridge smashes down in front of you. You duck up and leap back, and as you do, briefly, this almost a beam, but more like just this arrow-like flash of crimson energy streaks in front of you. You dodge it, but it streaks in front of you and cuts into the ground, leaving a perfectly circular hole wherever it strikes. You get out totally fine, and go ahead and gain a style point. Nicolo.
I'm at max.
Well, then don't gain a style point. Nicolo. You fool. You had too many. You played yourself.
No, not really.
So the idea here is that we're dodging debris.
Mm-hmm. Did I say rhubarb?
You sure did.
Yeah,
Rhubarb.
I knew what you meant, but I'm like, I'm not gonna touch
Sorry,
that.
my brain just
Fresh off
rhubarb.
Halloween.
No rhubarb. It's all. There's so much rhubarb. It's all.
No, you made me want rhubarb pie.
That's rhubarb.
I'm totally gonna order some.
I want some rhubarb pie.
Rhubarb pie. All right, it's canon in this
now
world.
that I
There,
am,
those words
now
are
that
switched.
I am, now that I'm a bit more fleet of foot, for some reason, I'm just gonna try to dodge out of the way. Just try to move in a way where I can run like away from where any debris would grab me. Actually, looking at everything, like it's about to fall on everyone. Maybe I should try to do something to help people.
You should roll nature.
Just roll nature.
Yeah, deal with all the rhubarb.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can deal with the rhubarb.
Oh.
We find ourselves in a garden.
So you're trying to dash and dodge away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't really deal with
Yeah,
rhubarb.
no, it's difficult to deal with. Okay.
Rhubarb doesn't leave many tracks.
No, it's true. All right. If you're trying to dash and dodge away, I would like you to roll me. You can either roll an athletics or an acrobatics check. It's your choice.
Let's go with acrobatics, I think.
Let's go, high dex boys.
I am going to write that down. I now know what I'm calling this episode.
Rhubarb.
Yeah.
I love our naming conventions. It's either real serious and cool or something fucking weird. I love it. It makes me so happy.
All right. You also manage to get away. As you flee and you rush, you find that dodging the same basic elements that come down, you look over and you see that Fionnuala is assaulted by this crimson arrow that seems to come up from the area up above. You're not. It doesn't seem to really care to attack you. You see another couple fire down at Fio in this moment, which Fio manages to dodge away from. It doesn't seem to care about you at all.
Am I able to see like the general direction they're coming from?
Yeah, up where the debris came from. There's a vaguely humanoid figure that is up there currently, let's say about 100 feet up, that is hurling down these crimson arcs of energy that are striking where it is. You see the figure of this thing appears to be vaguely humanoid, but you see the silhouette of like a wolf head upon it, kind of, but you can't quite make out what it is. All you know is it's generating these things, and it's whenever you see its silhouette appears to have these very large, pronounced claw-like hands. But it doesn't, not in the sense of like a werewolf's, in the sense of it looks like a grotesque, monstrous, like humanoid hand, but the claws that are on it look like these additional metal spikes that are affixed to the fingers and twist and curl out from them, making it look more like armor or a deliberate weapon. If you you can go ahead and gain a style point. You roll
like
high
Gross War Greymon.
Like Gross War Greymon.
Basically, the idea I'm thinking is if I can see them, I know I can't do anything right now, but can I like get back to a point where I can fire at them later?
Later, sure.
Yeah, like
Depending
getting
on what
back
happens.
away from the debris. Yeah. Getting ready to fire.
Marile, what would you like to do to deal with the debris?
I'm guessing it has to do like a skill roll and not anything involving like double arms and stuff, huh?
Anything that you tell me, I will rationalize and try to make it work. Whatever you want to try to do.
Can I turn into a butterfly and fly away?
No. You butterfly away.
If you had polymorph, I would say yes.
Like, what the fuck is my devil trigger?
I mean, you can do that if you want to. I didn't realize that's what you meant.
Oh, you mean a demon?
Let's say,
demon butterfly.
for the purpose of mechanical complexity, let's say use a style point to become Devil Trigger briefly, and then I'd say go ahead and roll me a acrobatics check, which if you're in Devil Trigger, again, we're trying to keep this mechanically simple, you would have, what, a +2 on it? So put a 2 in the modifier window, and then roll an acrobatics check.
Alright. 2. And then put in a style point?
If you want to, yeah. We'll use that to rationalize the use of Devil Trigger. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And then we do this.
And then roll acrobatics.
And acrobat.
It's on your skills tab.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, where is it?
Ooh.
That's pretty bad.
That's a 19 though.
Only a 2. A 19 total.
You usually only see this shit with rogues and their goddamn talent ability or whatever they have.
That's expertise. It's expertise for you.
Yeah.
Expertise and the +2 that comes from Devil Trigger. Technically, that should have been a 21 because Devil Trigger would have. It would.
Well.
Yeah, it would have given the +2 to the proficiency bonus would have then been doubled by expertise. So technically, that should have been. Yeah, they're fucking cool. As you do so, you briefly assume Devil Trigger. You relatively easily, with all the grace of Bayonetta, manage to weave and dodge around these falling pieces of debris, rather stylishly stepping on them, pushing them out of the way in the air. They're of little consequence to you to dodge. You can, you didn't get over a 20 though, so you do not regain a style point.
Yeah.
Alright, moving down the list. Gino!
Heckin', I would like to try to heckin' shoot up my echo at it and try to like fucking near replicant style try to like cut it in half so it falls like on either side of me.
Okay. We're doing what we did that first time.
Basically, yeah.
Alright. In that case, roll me an attack roll.
Okay, I will put in style point.
Good job, Gina. Now it's gonna fall apart right beside you, right where I'm standing with it.
Yeah.
Which weapon? Greatsword?
Greatsword, yeah.
You take your greatsword and you hurl it up in the air. It spins and heads towards a large piece of debris, basically an entire section of floor that's falling down on you. As the weapon gets close to it rather than impacting, your echo appears beside it, grabs the handle, and slashes it, cutting the majority of it in half. The couple pieces that remain, your echo takes the sword, hurls it back down towards you, cuts it again, breaking it into smaller pieces, at which point you grab and retain your great sword, resheathing it as these pieces fall down around you, one at a time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, regain a style point.
Nice.
Arden.
Whoa.
All right.
I should let you know, Arden. Your situation's different.
Okay.
As this happens, as the pieces of debris fall down on you, there is this additional shock wave, this force wave that you can feel coming towards you. It's invisible, but there's just this wave of sound that carries on a howl coming from up there that echoes towards you, followed by a hail of these crimson arrows. You have 3 things to deal with, and I want you to use different skills and approaches for each. So what will you do about the debris? A shockwave coming down at you, and then a hail of crimson arcane arrows.
Okay.
God damn.
For the debris, I have a funny idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
This is the funny thing.
Okay.
I wanna pull our Master Sentinel, the debris.
That'll be an attack roll.
Okay. Just stop it from moving.
Your movement 0. You can't hit me.
Well, it isn't a creature, so we'll see what happens. Movement speed 0! It's falling.
Yeah.
It's falling, though.
It's falling.
unwilling movement.
Yeah, crap.
You just like
stop
stick
it.
it up and you huddle down next to it and you just wait for the debris to hit it.
I just like the thought. It's really funny.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll to try to cut apart and deflect the oncoming debris.
Cool.
Come on.
23? All right, you do so. You manage to cut into and break apart the debris as it comes towards you. A cloud of dust and snow erupts around you. It is then pushed aside as this shock wave of thunderous energy reaches just towards you. At this point, you can almost see a distortion in the air that looks like a massive wolf's head of pure force and energy. And as it comes towards you, you can vaguely see this shimmering force opening its jaws as if trying to bite down onto you. What will you do?
Okay. I was only planning for the debris, so I don't have a concrete idea right
Cry.
now.
I cry.
Cry. Could I cast sort of like a blade ward, so I just have like this protective energy around myself? Almost.
Yes.
Try and endure it.
We will
I guess.
use the equivalent of your spell attack in that case. So that would be for you your... give me whatever your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier would be. Roll that.
Plus 9. Okay.
Oh! That was so
The dice
mean!
have been unkind to me today. They've been really fucking teasy today.
That could only have been worse if, like, if it landed on a 20, a little sponge came out and just, like, cleaned off the 0.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fucking rude.
That one, as you do that and you set up these wards, you create a series of these arcane blades in the air that briefly... Oh, no, yeah, you try to... How do you want to... What do you visualize is happening here?
In this particular instance, it's almost like a... he's trying to really rush, like a sort of force field around himself.
Gotcha. Okay. You do so, and you try to set up this demonic barrier between the two of you, but as the jaws of this thunderous wave of wolf-headed energy bites down on you, you find it cracks through it with no trouble. You are going to take some damage.
All right. Oh my god, that's too many dice.
You take 25 points of thunder damage.
All right.
Oh,
Owie.
Is there a way I can adjust that on my sheet without changing my fucking max HP to 25?
You should be able to...
With that scroll.
You should be able to put negative 25 in the modifier window, drag it onto your current, I believe. That should work.
Alright, I will try that. Nope.
No?
I'm at 0 now.
Arden!
Because it's set current to negative 25, yeah.
Oh! Heckin'. Hold on.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
There, okay. You can just drag the roll from the chat onto there. I did it for you.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. As that hits you finally, as you're hit by this and the wind's knocked out of you, this series of crimson arcane bursts are coming towards you.
I would like to cast Shield to try and deflect these things.
Okay, so you're going pure AC. In that case, let's reverse engineer your AC and turn it into something we can roll. So your AC, let's take the 10 out. What would your AC be with shield?
22.
Then roll me a plus 12.
Okay. I'm gonna add a. Can I add a style point?
Sure.
To this? Okay. I might need to roll the D4 because it's not a skill check.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'll add that. Sick. I rolled a I may have added
Roll a d20. Roll a d20 and we'll
yeah.
we'll
add
just
a
add that
16
to
to
it.
it. Come on!
Oh no!
It's an 18 though. It's an 18.
It's an 18.
You're gonna take half of this then.
Okay.
As this
This thing's
hail
fucking
comes
me up,
down
man.
on you, it's still yeah, it really is. As this hail comes down on you, it manages to hit you. Remind me, are you resistant in any way to necrotic damage?
Not currently. I'm in my not in this form.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, so you're gonna take half of this.
Okay.
You take 17 points of damage. You should be able to drag that onto your current, and it should deal the damage to you. Tell me if that works.
No, just set me to 17.
Why does it not work for you, but it works for me? If I
don't know.
Did it say you to 17?
It says current is 17. I'm at critical.
Okay,
On the
so
combat
you
track.
should have had. Okay, we go boom, boom, boom. I don't know why it does this. So you took. I take this. I grab this boy right here. I grab him.
Took 25
I take
from 138.
Yeah, I take the 25. I drag it down. You go boom, and then if I grab this and drag this down, boom. I don't know why does it work from now? Whatever. I'll just do it from now on. I don't care. You take 17 more points of damage. As these crimson arrows strike into you. As they pass by you, they leave this peppering of holes in the ground behind you as they strike. With each one that passes by, you hear what almost sounds like a wolf growl or a bark, as if they're imbued with some sort of wolf-like essence or presence. That's you. That's your part. It's really headed out for you. Emmanuel! Debris.
I'm gonna solve this the only way I know how.
Yeah, let's do it!
No!
Let's fucking go! Daddy!
Fireball! I'm gonna. What's your DC? What's your DC?
For the ring, 21.
Okay.
I'll let you know I am 30 feet away from Emmanuel.
I love you so much,
You
dude.
you aim your ring up, a blast of fire erupts from you, surges up, and burns away all of the debris that is coming towards you. The force of the fireball itself pushes the debris out of its path towards you and soars up towards where this shadowy wolf-like figure is. As it does, I rolled a dex save for them. They did bad. They rolled low.
Nice.
Roll me fireball
Let's go.
damage, please.
Fireball damage.
Oh yeah, did I gain any style points from any of that?
You would have gained one from the first roll.
Okay.
22.
It blasts the top of the building. You hear again this layered wolf and almost humanoid male scream come from it as it hits the space where it is. All of you lose sight briefly of the figure that's up there. Part of the building is destroyed. The explosion blasts part of what remains of that floor away. And all of you collect yourselves briefly as the debris clatters down and comes to a stop. And then there's silence.
The hell was that?
Fireball.
Not.
Stupid.
I don't know.
To kick your ass. Did I recognize anything from, like, the form
I
or
gave
the
you the
abilities or anything?
heebie-jeebies, but beyond that,
Mhm.
nothing you've ever seen before.
Okay.
How high up would we estimate it is again?
About 80 feet, 100 feet up was where it was, but as the fireball clears and everything stops, it It doesn't seem to be there anymore.
Just on guard.
Random wolf illusions.
Ooh, I took a lot of damage from that illusion.
Weak mind?
Yeah, you okay? Shut up, Manny.
Skill issue?
Only Manny. Only Manny can get away with it.
You're lucky you're so fucking cute. Why the hell did it come after me so hard?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Ow.
I have something I want to try. I've never done this before. I'm gonna use Echo Avatar,
Okay.
which is basically just me being fine familiar with my Echo, but up to 1,000 feet away.
Gino starts
And I want to
bending
just
all
send him
four
flying
down.
up to the top.
All right, you
Of
send
that
him up to the
building.
top. When you get to the top of it, you see what looks less like the building was slashed and collapsed, and when you look at where the damage is, it looks more like claws rather surgically ripped apart the foundation of that floor and then collapsed it and shoved it out towards you. It looks like a very intelligent decision to make. You see there's chunks where, again, these almost like Wolverine, and I don't just mean the animal, I mean like the 3-claw pattern. Looks like it has just torn apart and cleanly slashed the foundation of this floor to bits. There's these triple patterned rips all across it, as if when it tore through it there was no resistance, like it cut through cement and rebar with ease.
I'm no signs of any direction it could have gone.
There is a large scattering of ash and soot from where the fireball exploded. Roll me perception.
Perception. Put in 2 star points. Because I've suck at perceiving today. Yep, that tracks.
You don't see anything that remains of it. There's no body, there's no tracks leading anywhere. It just seems to be gone.
Alright, well the echo disappears. I think Manny killed it.
Oh,
Damn.
I think he did it, champ.
I'm a hero.
Heck yeah.
You're all welcome.
I tried to get a good look at it from down here, but it just had some kind of a bestial head to it. Was firing some things over at Fionnuala, but I don't know much else other than the fireball happening.
They were all like, "Awoo!" but also a dude.
Does anyone have any healing?
Yeah, I could help you out.
Oh, thanks.
Kiss your boobies better.
Whichever one.
Hmm?
I'll just throw another healing spirit on you, I guess.
Cool.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I can do 5 of those.
Doot, 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 doot.
Ba-da-da-doo.
Doot, 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 doot.
1, 2, 3.
The sound of healing spirit
4,
is
Yep.
phenomena.
Phenomena.
Doot, 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 doot.
Remove
Huh?
you guys from this map.
I've coughed so much that I've made my molars hurt.
No,
Oh my God.
not your molars.
I hate that.
Not your moldies.
Hey, at least it's not as
Peanut
bad
butter?
as like
Wallies.
when it was like full sinus infection and like my teeth hurt. It was so fun.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
I'm lucky enough to not have ever had a sinus infection.
I've had it twice, and I'm like,
Ugh.
why is it always when I have like heavy recording schedules? It's always when it happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm
It
like,
knows.
Thanks.
What a pain.
It knows. Anyway, I'm gonna go on mute.
Well, just in case it is still somewhat around, let's keep an eye out. But, good job, Emmanuel.
Yeah, you nailed it.
No, he fireballed it. Come on.
It's true.
He didn't
You
hit
should
it with
imagine
any
throw a
nails.
giant nail at someone.
Oh.
I could learn something like that. I could make that happen.
I mean, it's kind
You
of
should
like
totally do that.
when if I'm gonna do the thing that like Lucifer does and be like pachoo pachoo with roses, kind of like with like nailing someone.
Mine will be just one big one.
Oh,
That's the best card, really.
that's really fucking cool, actually.
I get a little notebook. I'm just gonna start writing this down.
Yeah.
Big nail.
What,
Okay.
you're going to walk around with a ballista on your back, or?
Uh-uh.
Should we keep looking for the car?
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it magic.
Looking for the call.
As you guys continue to walk away, you leave the site of this attack, noting that the holes in the ground as you pass by them look quite deep. These arcane bolts that were fired down you, these arrows of arcane energy, they seem to pierce into the ground, leaving roughly like spear circumference holes that go down far enough that you can't see the bottom of them. I'd say at least 5 or 6 feet into the ground. As you pass by them and you leave that area, and you head back to the building, you eventually come to the office building where you met with the Order of the Sword members.
Please be there, please be there, please be there, please be there.
I would probably just have said it was there, but now I want to make you roll a D100.
Please be there, please be
Who's
there.
gonna
please
come
be
up
there.
all the way up here to steal a car?
Ha!
Demons.
We killed the devil.
Your car's there.
Woohoo!
Damn it!
Woohoo!
Ah,
You know, like
I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to add yet another car loss onto the record for the past couple of days.
Yeah,
give it
your
a few
insurance is
hours.
gonna go crazy.
Not if they don't find out.
At least your magazines are still here, Arden.
Oh, sweet. I mean, that's cool.
What's a cosmopolitan?
Marilyn, what's a cosmopolitan?
Well, for one thing, it's a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the other?
That's all it is.
Manny throws it back in the car and walks away.
It is liquor.
Ooh, is it tasty?
I barely know her.
Wow.
Ew.
Get in the car.
Wait, are you saying if you know someone, like you know you want a liquor
Get
like
back
on
in the
your
car.
face? What? No,
Get back in the car.
These are the real questions, Nicola.
I throw a few.
Get back in the car.
I'm going to need a Cosmo after all of this.
I'm here to
Back in the car.
I want to try one. I've never had alcohol.
It's cranberry, vodka, triple sec, and lime.
I know what one of those things are. The cranberries, and that sounds delicious.
You don't know what lime is?
Oh, fucking limes, like the green, like circle things.
The
They're
green
kinda
lemon.
like, yeah, the green
son of
lemon.
bitches.
That's like that little green son of a bitch, right?
Wow.
The little green sons of bitches.
Aye.
We drive.
Ugh.
As the car, I take it and I go yes, and we drive, and we're free.
Or so
Okay,
you
but where are you
think.
driving to?
We are going to go back up, since this is on the same sort of road that we had met with Briar before. Maybe head back to the gas station or pit stop area we had seen Briar at.
Okay.
See if he's still there.
That is on the outskirts of this this area. 1 second when I grab the map.
We're gonna
I
be making our way back up to the northern part of the city eventually anyway, so getting to the outskirts now would probably be fine, especially since we don't have any real leads on where Xenia would be.
In New St. Cheshire is what you were told.
Oh.
In this city.
Oh well, maybe we shouldn't immediately leave then. Let's see if Briar's there, and we'll make another plan then. We have a car. We can do all kinds of shit.
I'm gonna. As you continue and you move away, as you take the car, you pass out and you basically get on your way towards what would be the highway. As you do, as you go down a specific road, you see a man. I don't know what they're called. The big old arms, checkpoints that come down in front of the road.
Oh, a toll gate?
Toll gate. Yeah. I don't know what is there a specific name for the arm that comes down the gate?
I don't know.
I think it's just a gate.
Is it just a gate?
Sorry, you.
I think so.
You said arms.
They're called boom barriers or boom gates.
Oh,
well, there we go.
Oh.
You said arms. I was thinking like the wacky waving inflatable tube.
He defrosted and now he's wacky
One of those
again.
gates comes down in front of you as you pull up to it as a toll gate, which looked to be abandoned upon your approach. Just comes down, blocks you slowly.
I just like do the "Are you kidding me?" look at it, like.
I'm gonna get out and break it.
Ram it.
I'm gonna break it.
As you head towards it, you see a light turn on in the toll booth station. You see leaning against the side the green form of Briar, standing just one elbow out, one of his fingers on the button to have lowered the gate, one of his eyebrows raised towards you. Hey, you gotta pay to get through here, you know.
Can I pay you in a hug?
Yeah, you can.
Hell yeah, buddy!
How
They're
you
much
doing?
easier to deal with than the actual toll people, though that being said, I do not like them.
Oh, yeah?
Usually they're like, oh, you show us the pass, and it's like, oh, you can go through quicker if you have the easy pass, and I don't have the easy pass because I don't have $40 every month to give to that.
Ah, the fast pass, right.
Man, humans have it real backwards.
Yeah.
You sure do.
Okay, guys, I can't help but notice it's getting warmer.
Hell yeah, fam!
I assume
3
that
out of 4 done.
with that happening and my rumble jack more complete than ever, I'm guessing you guys managed to secure another one of the anchors.
Yes. And Pito says he loves you very much.
Oh, cool. I love him too.
Good.
He also said
I'll
if
tell
we are
him.
able to get the final spire activated, we can get rid of the effect that is keeping you away from them.
Oh, yeah, I think you told me that before.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to getting back in there. Oh my goodness. I miss my old tools. The rumble jack is great, but it's a portable, external kind of thing. I miss my old actual workshop, my stomping grounds in the central workshop.
Fair.
So,
Hug. Hug.
hug, hug, hug.
Hug, 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 hug.
Just giving him the biggest squeeze.
How you doing?
You doing okay? Things are weird.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Apparently
Didn't
I
see
might
any.
have, like, maybe used to work for Lucifer, but now he's, like, dead, and now he's, like, a weapon on my back, and it's kinda neat. But, yeah. Shit's weird, dude.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah.
Let me guess, he probably said something like, oh, use me to take down Veilfar.
Yeah, that's the
that
thing.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
dweeb.
He'll be back.
He's on my back.
I bet. I can't see him right now, but, you know, he'll pop up when you need him to, as devil arms do.
You haven't seen any people around now that the storm has lessened, have you? Or in particular, looking for this creature that just attacked us, some kind of a bestial creature, and our friend Xenia.
As a matter of fact, I've seen a few people.
Oh.
But before we get to that...
Okay.
Hey! Marile!
Yeah.
You still mad at me?
I wonder, what was I mad at you about?
You don't remember?
Do I?
I think she is doing that thing where she's wanting you to tell because she wants to know if you've thought about it. Took me a while to get used to it.
Oh. succubi, am I right? What?
I do not
He's just
answer
like,
that.
I wouldn't know.
I just like look to Marile, and then I just look forward. I do not answer or say anything.
Succubi.
I have chose
I
life.
barely even know her.
Oh,
I look at Niccolo.
well.
Good job, Manny.
For a minute, I actually legitimately was like, wait, why was she mad? I was like, oh, wait, he said ice cream was better than sex. Never mind.
He also called you champ a bunch.
Did he?
He did.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Champ.
I remember.
With like
Oh,
a
I remember.
at the end of it, like champ.
Champ. And you're like, champ? Yeah, I remember.
Well, that bites.
Do you got any stuff for sale, dude? Do you want to make my...
The Rumble Jack is back in action, yeah?
Hell yeah!
It's taken a step forward, and I can definitely help you guys if you want to upgrade some of your stuff. Yeah. But before that, you want to know about people I've seen?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I saw that girl carrying one of Machiavelli's old toys.
Really?
She seems to be searching around the area. But also, and this is odd, I saw this intrepid-looking woman. How would I describe her? She looked like she was ready for the safari, not quite what we're doing here. After the storm started to let up, she and this other person that was with her, I didn't really care about him very much, he just seemed like a bodyguard. They came out and they searched around before they headed back to whence they came. Not
Wouldn't
sure.
happen to know whence that would be, would you?
I would.
Oh.
There appears to be an airfield relatively nearby. I guess they were holding up there.
That's actually very relative to our interest. The final spire seems to be on a potentially an island off down to the south of us, and apparently, if we don't go there by air, we are going to die.
Oh yeah, Cutterwood will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, so you're gonna try to fly there? Like on a human plane?
Unlike a helicopter.
Like a
Unlike
helicopter.
Marilyn can fly them
Ooh.
because she's so fucking cool.
One of the things we actually wanted to talk to you about, though again, it's a rather big ask. We had taken down one of the Order of the Sword helicopters over by where the spire is, and we were actually wondering what kind of expertise would be required to make it flyable again.
Well, how much of it's left?
I
They'll
mean,
probably
the
find
two
one of the
pieces.
I mean, we crushed the guy under it, so there's not a lot. I wish there wasn't
It's
anything
all
left
it's
of
all
him.
there.
It's just in pieces.
There was at least more than 0 explosions.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you give me... I don't know, guys, I can make some pretty cool stuff, but when it comes to building a advanced piece of technology like that, you'd have to give me like a week.
I'll just go steal one.
That's
Yeah,
actually
let's
very
steal
a
one.
lot quicker than I would have thought.
That's impressive.
I don't know if we got
Honestly,
that time, no.
honestly, by the time we might, by the time we look into all the things we are needing to up above in the northern half of the city, we could be looking at around a week at this point. Again, the main idea that we need to do is get rid of everything we can do, get as prepared as we can before heading out to the final spire. If you like to work on something like that for us, in the meantime, if it ends up taking a week, we could still use it at that point.
I was gonna take a week. Someone took us like 4 days to cover all the city so far. Not even.
We also might just be able to find something there at the airfield, right?
The
Yeah,
idea,
probably.
the idea with that is still might.
Well, if
I'm
we do,
asking,
then
do
I
we
see
have,
no reason to delay, but...
I was asking in case we wanted to have a backup plan ready.
Okay.
Because while there is an airfield, we have also seen that a lot of the things around here are not in the best of shape.
Well, if we don't end up using what you make, then you can have a badass demon helicopter, I guess.
Okay,
right?
question 2. You got fuel for it?
I don't.
I mean, because I can fix it, but I can't, like... It's probably, if it's broken, it's probably leaking.
You go to the airport, probably find some there.
Ah, there you go.
Huh.
It feels like that is,
I feel like all
hopefully-
flight-related needs could at least be, like, you know, touched gently, if not just solved there.
Yes.
Where's the airport?
Where the ladies holding up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I have a vague recollection of it, though I've never delivered out that far.
Was there anyone else you saw?
Oh, yeah. Spooky werewolf man.
So you did see him?
Yeah, I saw him moving around. Kept my distance.
He really tried to kill Arden.
We ran
Really?
into him a couple of a bit ago, yeah.
Yeah, he had it out for me or
That
something.
makes sense.
Wait, why?
Because we sent him, probably.
Huh?
You really can't tell these things, huh? That thing reeked of Mundus.
Oh, that's probably the thing that Peter was talking about.
Probably.
Mundus wants him to eat ya.
Mm.
I could solve your problem. I could disguise you real good.
Or it's like the things that I'm doing, kind of, or it's gonna like try to kill Arden and then like absorb its powers, like what I'm doing with all the other sword bits.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Briar, there's a bunch of other sword dudes running around, and one of them died, and then the one that we fought before became like really powerful, and that sucks. So I've probably
Wow.
got
You said
to
a
like
bunch?
3 more.
There's three.
There's 3 left. One of them's apparently like really weak, and it's off like that way.
And she'll point kind of northwest, where towards like the mountain or whatever, where
Yeah.
it was hanging out.
Where it's like, it's kind of hella weak or whatever, so I'm like, maybe go after that one first, but the one that's like really powerful is like apparently like kind of around with the spire was, and I'm like, oh crap, it's probably gonna come for me, so that might be a thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
See him looking
So-
out in that direction. Just to be clear, you said there's 3 of them, apart from you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's weird.
Why?
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
It's like a too many puzzle pieces kind of situation.
Mm. You think there is too many of them?
It doesn't matter. I don't got anything to base it on. Just a feeling.
Oh, wait. I forgot. Oh my god, this is so important.
What?
Fire.
Mm.
Can the towers play music?
I mean, inside, sure.
Oh. One of these with like a giant citywide boombox.
I tell you what, once we get the Adramelech back under our control, we'll make sure that thing can make some noise. We'll get some speakers set up on those things.
It's gonna be so good.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure we can install a CD player in there. Oh, or like a Bluetooth receiver or something. And you got an iPod?
Out
we
of
might have-
respect for your craft, I shall say nothing.
Oh, we might have one running on.
I don't keep up with human tech all that much. All I know is that I found an iPod. It does what it needs to do. Why? Is that like old?
A little bit, yeah.
All your shit looks the same.
Fucking Niccolo rocking a Zune.
Zune?
Yeah.
Is that what you said, sweetie?
Yeah.
No, my
Sure,
Zune.
I'll let you know I still have my actual Zoom.
My Zune,
I fucking love you.
my Zune was in my car, so I can't help out.
Oh,
I left my iPod shuffle back at home.
Fucking Niccolo just dressed up like MacGruber, pulling the fucking CD player out of his fucking car.
Fucking Walkman.
Yeah.
So that thing attacked you and then fucked off, huh?
Yeah.
I blew it up.
You
Weird.
blew it up. I think it's dead. but-
Maybe.
What do you
I mean, maybe.
Turns out demons are weak to fireballs.
Ah, they're not.
Okay, question, Briar. How do you know what that thing is, and what can you tell us about it?
I
please?
just know what Mundus feels like.
Ah,
Makes sense.
Whatever it is, it's either possessed by Mundus or it is an agent sent directly from him. Like I said, I kept my distance because that thing was fast and had big old sharp nails.
Why do they want to kill Arden then? If it's from Mundus, why would Mundus want to kill Arden?
I would assume Mundus has decided that Arden is not a valuable asset
but
and
he's
likely
also
doesn't like that his progeny is running around bearing his demonic energy, especially acting against him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's alright, Arden. I didn't like my dad either.
I mean, that or it's got a grudge against you. I don't know. I didn't have a chat with it.
Yeah, maybe a mix of both. Who knows?
Though weird, isn't it? I mean, it's
Right.
probably not dead. It attacked you. Then it left.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it would do that?
Maybe it saw our group and decided against taking all of us on.
Maybe it got what it wanted. Maybe it's a little illusory bite that broke your brain hole. Maybe that one's like, it's like inside you now, and it's like in like 2 days, it's gonna snap its fingers all cool, and just you'll be behind it, and the camera angle will show your head go, and there'll be blood everywhere.
Or maybe you're not necessarily what it's after.
Or that.
It
What
was
do you-
firing at Fionnuala for a bit.
Yeah.
I tried to get a good shot at it, but by the time I was on solid ground away from the debris, it had ran off after the fireball.
Yeah, I don't know why it would fire at me though. If it was after
Mm.
Arden.
Dunno.
What do you...
Mm.
Oh no.
I'm just smoking, don't worry about me.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Arden?
I have no clue.
We need some more
Knowing-
information.
Mm-hmm.
Inside check, Arden. You're being honest with me, buddy.
I'll forgive
Alright.
you if you let me have a drag.
There you
Yeah.
Takes the longest fucking drag of that cigarette.
Watches you do so. Just very quietly, unaffected, pulls out another cigarette and lights it.
Like she inhales. It's just one inhale and you just see it disappear.
She's pissed at you.
I said I'd forgive him if he lets me do this. Tucks it aside. He's forgiven.
For flavor, as you do, the flame that ignites on your cigarette is like the same purplish pink as the other flames that you generate.
Nice.
Be careful. The last time she said I was forgiven, she burnt my ego the next morning.
Oh,
I've
honey,
never got over it.
your
Your
poor
what?
ego.
It was
That
a
must have
tragedy.
been so hard for you.
It was a tragedy.
What's an ego?
Wow.
You know what an ego is! I showed you what an ego is!
He wasn't paying attention when we had them.
No, because he did the thing where he said what the thing was as well, and I have
Pull
not
up the Grimmer
forgotten.
animation. Pull
It's
it up.
true. He demanded we let go of it.
I don't remember this at all.
Someone go back and
Your
watch
ass.
the freaking TikToks.
Thriller.
It's there.
Watch the stream,
So,
Arden.
So, Arden, buddy, you being truthful with me there, bud. I rolled a 22.
Let's see.
As your DM, I will advise you that you do not owe them an answer.
I know. I'm just feeling
But you
shit.
can choose to give them one.
Oh, your DC was 6? Hell yeah, tell me everything.
You don't know if it's persuasion or deception.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know.
Fucking, he doesn't know.
Alright. Alright.
Again, I am somewhat familiar with this place, but I have not delivered out this far in quite a while. The airfield is off in that direction.
He reaches into the toll booth where he is. He like reaches underneath the desk that he has, and he just pulls out like a tourist map and hands it over to you.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Great.
I mean, a lot of those roads aren't going to make sense anymore, but that gives you the general idea.
Yeah. All right, we can make our way off in that general direction.
Sure.
I'd
I'm going to fix up your stuff first.
After we upgrade our shit,
Yes.
All right. Well, in that case, why don't you all take a load off for a minute? As he puts his hand over towards the button that would raise the gate, moves his hand over to the side, and you see a second auspiciously placed button that has a very large skull on it. He hits it. As he does, the area peels away, as usual, as he has done previously. The Rumblejack, now replete with even more equipment around the area, more heavy machinery moving in this ethereal mechanics garage that he summons, begins to go off. Power tools. It seems like construction site equipment going off. The sound of electric generators humming in the background. Okay! Let's get some more upgrades done, because who knows? These might be the last ones that you need.
To be fair, every toll booth in the world has a large skull button. He just repurposed his.
Of course. Since we're about to head into what will likely be a bunch of purchasing and shopping, and we are just cresting under 3 hours, I believe that is where I would like to call things for today. Heck in.
Buying shit.
Big old talkie game.
I'm happy.
I like talkie.
Go talkie and werewolf explodey game.
Werewolf exploding games.
Yeah.
It's true. Where you dodged all that debris and rhubarb.
All the debris.
All the debris.
All that debris.
All that
Heck,
debris.
I'll have you know, Logan, you said rhubarb, and I immediately was like, oh, I want strawberry rhubarb pie.
I actually
So
don't.
I 100% am buying all the ingredients tonight, so then I can make strawberry rhubarb pie this weekend, because I want it so bad.
Something we need to talk about outside games coming up is like, we've got November. November's good. We need to nail down what everyone's expected Christmas plans are, so we know if we should be expecting to play in December and when, if we are.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We don't have to do that now, but heck, and we'll have everyone in chat will have announcements at some point later in November about if there will be any delays. We know Vestige is gonna be taking some time off in December. The Thursday games, depending, might not need
It depends
to, but
if I'm going to Miami or not to see my family.
I can't believe this is the last DMS game.
It would be the...
Oh my god.
The December games would be the 1st, the 15th, and the 29th. We'll probably not play on the 29th, given that it is... Heckin'... Oh no, actually, there's no reason we wouldn't, is there? We'll see.
It's a ways out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Figure it out wild style.
Oh. Thank you to everyone who subbed, and to everyone who... Heckin'... Felt like I talked a lot today.
You did.
You
Sorry.
did?
It's true. We all talked a lot.
Yeah, you're good.
A good thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Talking when you say words.
I like when I hear you guys
We
talk.
love the boyos that you talked as.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just try not to talk too much is all.
Nah, it was great.
Oh, it is nice
Listen,
when
you talked words at me about maybe unlocking Devil Trigger soon, so you know what? I love it.
It's a heightened combat state. What do you mean, Devil Trigger? I don't know that word. I don't know those words.
It's not a real word.
Never heard them before in my life.
Before stream, we had quite a number of people in, and now even at the end, there's quite a number of people in.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. Heightened combat state.
Call my heightened combat state. Real quick, thank you to Undo Olive for the gift subs, to Hollow Mirage, to Manny. There's a person with the name Manny who resubbed for their 38th month.
Damn.
So they've been around.
That's about as many months as Manny's been alive.
That's true. Char Avner, Stubbsborn, Burnt Berries, more Undo Olive, and to all the rest who gave, and also Aylox, if you're out there. I wasn't there on that day, but thank you for the $400 donation the other day.
Oh my god! I kept meaning to ask how much it was because I
Yeah.
saw in call chat, but I was like, damn, thank you, Aylox.
Yeah, that was a
Generous bean.
I'm glad I was there for that game so that I could help be in the employee of the month.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Listen.
And I don't know if you know this at home, but the weekday stream people at the end of the month sometimes like to compete to ask who the employees of the month were, and it is
mostly
It
Carrie.
is immediately based entirely on donations. In case anyone ever wants to tip the scales.
It is mostly Carrie. Yeah.
It's mostly Carrie.
It's basically just Carrie.
It's pretty
But
much
I was
just Carrie.
around for this one, so I also enjoy it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, I was in a position where I could win.
I benefited.
So I cared now.
Hey, we had a pretty big one back in September. I'm pretty.
I'm
sure.
not saying like you couldn't before. I'm just saying you were there when there was a winning moment. You're like,
And
I'm on
thus,
this team now.
I'm here. That was, I mean, to be fair, I was in everybody's team but my own this week.
Yeah, Spencer's in everybody's team this week.
I was in
Fucking-
everybody's.
Yeah, publicly, thank you, Spencer, for covering for me. I have been all over the map, very busy and very sick, so I really appreciate you helping me so much lately, man. I really appreciate you.
This is Hayden Talker. Thank you
All
for also
good.
continuing to cover.
And into the future.
Oh my, listen, dude. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be, so if I fucking ash away, if I Thanos snap away at some point, I'm sorry.
People at home, we may see a little bit less of Hayden in the coming months, but it's for good reasons.
I'll talk about it as soon as I can,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
might
for
see
good
less of me, and I'm so sorry.
For
But
good
you're seeing a lot
nondescript
more of
reasons.
me, apparently.
I mean, only if you want it,
me as
buddy.
well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you won't be as cute as me. But you know,
Oh,
Damn it.
they're part of the cuties though.
yeah.
Oh,
But you know,
This is. Oh my
That's
God.
just overcompensation.
Non-binary cuteness is just different.
it's
it
just
hit different.
it hits
just hit
different.
different.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say.
It just hit different.
It just hits different, man. Man, I was working on a. I was in studio today, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we have an NB in this show, but they're not non-binary." I was like, "Fuck!" It's like that's just their name. I'm like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
We almost won. Hey,
All right.
quick announcement
Okay.
for those of you on the Patreon, because it's just because I looked at them chilling on my desk. The Aurelie Quipcat dice are still available. I'm gonna leave them up in the on the Patreon for the half off price. They are going for $62.50 USD, not including shipping. I'm gonna leave them up for this week, but if nobody grabs them because they've been up for a while, I am gonna put them on full price on the Guildhall Dice Ko-fi. As we do. They're really fucking cool, guys. I carved these dice by hand to get all those little veins in there while watching Digimon with Logan. But
Hell yeah.
but yeah, those are still available, and I'm gonna pour the Tenebros dice that you the Tenebros dice, I guess is how that should be said. Those will be poured this week. Or this coming week, just because I've been sick and wearing my respirator when I can't properly breathe through my nose kind of sucks. So, you know, I also don't want to cast dice while I'm sick, you know.
That's fair.
But, yeah, so that's what's going on with the dice stuff. So, go buy those if you want, if you got the muns. If not, they will be going on the Guildhall Dice Ko-fi on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that with that is a good place for us to take off. Oh, yes, quick announcement for me in case anyone is interested. For this month, that is November, for future viewers, everything on my drive-through, except for the Kitsadria when it comes out, everything is 50% off. So if you guys want to go buy anything from there, digital goods, I should say. Now that I'm selling physical books, I can't put those on sale because of how the price split works with the site. But all of our digital goods are 50% off for the whole month.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, with that, YouTube side, we're going to take off. We will see you guys hopefully in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep, yeah.